The U.S. Colonial Marines. We get the job done. We'll never leave a man behind. We've got the best equipment. The best people. And we'll go to the furthest edges of the galaxy to show up and get shit done. It's not just the ships or the places you'll go or the enemies you'll defeat. It's the company you keep. The USCMC. We're there to...
Hey everybody, what's happening? It's Thursday night, and it is time to have an alien RPG time. Thank you all for tuning in for session 10 of the Frontier War with our folks around the table who are attempting vainly to remain together and stay as a group and survive. Heroics have kind of gone out the window at this point. It's like it's really, literally Tropic Thunder. Survive. And do your best. But that said, we've got Patrick, we've got Scepter, we've got Sarah, we've got Jonathan, and an unknown fifth player who may show up in the relatively near future. But at this point, that little window will remain blank for tonight, but that's okay.
R.I.P. Bruce.
Because if you have a place to pour it out, or just take a drink,
Fake pour.
Rest in peace, young man. So I'm gonna do this in honor of him with said glasses. Let's do this. I can't see a goddamn thing without my glasses, so this will be the best recap
I tried,
ever.
actually. I was thinking about taking those glasses.
I'm not gonna be able to. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna
see a thing.
Okay, so let's just forget that. All right, much better. You guys all ready to start?
I mean,
you're going to offer us a red egg or a blue egg.
Red egg. Bruce bursts forth from the egg like a phoenix. Sunglasses on.
Let us begin. Let us begin session 10 of the Frontier War. You guys are still, by the way, in Operation Go Fish. But I'm thinking the way things work, this may be the final particular session for that particular operation. But win, lose, or draw. So here we go, folks. Let's begin. Marines. Maybe you're not on... Wait, let me say that again. In the same vein as Hudson. Maybe you're not up on current events, but you just got your asses kicked, pal.
This is very true.
Okay, so look. To bring it back, you guys have all been deployed to the world of Pandora in order to locate two missing scientists. Now, Pandora's under assault by the UPP and the Code Breakers. Well, they're dead. Spec Ops, also known as the Artificial Wound Soldier Brigade, patrol the Morgan's Bluff spaceport, still looking for them, not knowing that they're actually deceased. And several of them have, well, they lured you into an ambush, which has ended the life of Staff Sergeant Duke Gregory, also known as Gruce. Now, Sergeant Sachs and her Blackguard Artificial Wound Soldiers may have been behind it. Don't quite know. Or it may have been the work of rogue soldiers. Either way, you gotta figure it out, because if it's the former, you're kind of in enemy territory at this point. Now, good news, obviously the Phalanx particle beam weapon that you set up stands at the ready, defending the spaceport against the missile attacks that have been coming from the beach. Carrie Louise Wu, who's the spaceport manager, has told you that she actually did see two suspicious-looking folks around the spaceport a little while ago, but obviously clearly wasn't the scientists, as their necks were broken when you found them at the hotel. And all but a strange ceramic flute and an android kit was removed from their room. Now, you all moseyed on over to the Flash Freeze Fish Facility. Holy shit, say that 5 times fast. Flash Freeze Fish Facility.
Flash Freeze Fish Facility. Flash Freeze Fish Facility. Flash Freeze Fish Facility. Flash Freeze Fish Facility. Flash Freeze Fish Facility.
See, you give Sarah a challenge, and the rest is history. Now, after a daring rescue by Mama Masters, and unfortunately finding yourself one man down, your group is licking their extensive and somewhat debilitating wounds, both physical and psychological, and assesses the android left behind at the freezing plant. An android that seems to have more information about these dead scientists. An android named Maitland. The research into creatures known only as the engineers, and why it was that the scientists were killed for this information. So, still, however, the battle rages on at the beach, and you hear it actually getting quite a little bit closer. Luckily, nothing from that particular area has yet caused any incursion into the spaceport, but you get the creeping suspicion that things are not going to last for that much longer. So, you guys are now, for the most part, all in your APC, and yeah, the android who has been manacled in your APC and sort of semi-still zipped up in this body bag has been explaining to you about the research from Dr. Chalwa and Dr. Liu. And the 4 of you remaining, 2 of you in the terminal.
The 2 and 2 halves of us.
Exactly, yes. One who has lost their eye and their arm, and the other who has also lost their eye and I think their leg.
Just a busted kneecap.
Just a busted kneecap. That's right. It's just a kneecap. Who needs those, right?
I used to be a bodyguard and I took a shotgun to the knee.
Oh my god.
It happens every time. It happens
it happens to the best of us.
Krabby patties. Hello,
I'd like to take
Jesper
banter
Nilsson
again.
Siren, who has, of course, donated his amazing maps to this particular campaign and joins us in Twitch chat. And has donated 5 subs. Thank you so much, Jesper. So, thank you very much. We are going to bring our wonderful audience to the scene in question. So let me just go ahead and bring you all back. Let me quickly change this to the player version since we don't want everybody to see everything about everything. Okay, give me 1 second. Loading. Please wait. Please.
What are we waiting on?
We're waiting on Roll20 to reading. There we go. Player transport.
Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow? No. Okay. There we go. Let's go. All right. So here's our.
In the sky.
Oh, please! I'm getting just teary-eyed thinking about it. Here is the android Maitland, who I did not show you guys last time, but this is. Look at this Punam. Look at this face. Look at this guy. He's he is all face. I love it.
Yes.
Let me see if I can zoom.
Robot Tom Holland.
Yes. Let's see. Can I? There we go. That's for chat. Robot Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Accurate. All right. So, yeah, what is it that you would like to do?
So remind me when I made the call up to the Tam-a-Tam, where we're supposed to go to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I mean, you did mention that reinforcements were probably going to be needed because UPP gonna be here any moment. They mentioned that they would try to get in touch with one of the other Conestoga-class frigates to try to bring some kind of reinforcement down to the surface, if at all possible.
And for immediate evac, what was our option? Did we have one?
At this point in time,
I thought we did. I thought there was somewhere we were trying to go.
Yeah, at this point in time, evac is probably not going to happen because you got to get the base evacuated, and everybody's still trying to get out on those transports.
It's gonna take fucking forever at this point.
Compared to what it was the last time you looked, there are fewer transports and fewer civilians. Remember that the last time that you checked, there were hundreds, if not 1,000 or so civilians that still needed to be evacuated from the spaceport itself.
Alright.
Fine.
So time is not on your side. However, the interests of those who brought you here in the first place may want to be further investigated, or perhaps not. Who knows? Especially in regards to your new friend.
All right, Mama Masters, what's the plan here? Do we seek shelter and try and get some more information, or just stand out here and wave down the next ship?
I mean, if you want to stand out there and wave with one good arm, I don't know how much good it's going to do.
Really don't want to.
Fair enough to say, I don't believe Kulhavy and Summers are actually in.
Oh
that
yeah, you guys are back there. It's actually.
I'm like, is this on? Hello?
It's actually me and.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh
he's
yeah,
out like a light.
he's out. That's right. He's been sedated. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So. All right, Maitland.
Yes.
You know, I'm sorry, my memory's a little buggy here. Do you know who killed those two scientists?
I have no memory of this, but it is likely that those who captured me did so.
And you were sneaking around here with someone else, right?
I beg your pardon?
Was there another? The doc over in the hangar. She told one of us that she saw you and somebody else in, ponchos sort of lurking around recently. Were you with somebody else?
I'm sorry, but I believe you must be mistaken. First of all, I would never be seen in a poncho. They're not my style. Secondly, there's no reason for me to go anywhere under the cover of any kind of deception or guise. I was brought from the area whilst I was in stasis mode. after my associates were seemingly, well, dealt with, I would assume you would call it.
I'm sorry, out of game, because also his token is confusing me. I could have sworn when we unzipped the body bag we saw long blonde hair, and that was one of the things we were looking for from the two suspicious characters.
No long blonde hair. He has sort of blondish hair, but it's not long.
Okay.
Blondie and
okay.
Poncho were looking for Maitland.
Okay. I think I misinterpreted that at the end of the last session, that Maitland was one of the ponchoed mystery people. Okay. That was me. That was me
that was a
misinterpreting.
Possibility. That was a possibility.
Of the blonde hair, I think, twigged that for me, and
Fair.
that. Okay, so that was just me. That was me misremembering or misunderstanding.
All good.
Okay.
So yeah,
And where did Maitland come from?
you guys found him, or
No,
just the body?
where was he before he was here?
Oh,
Before he was in the body bag. Did he tell us that? I thought he did, but like I said, it's been a while.
He hasn't told you specifically, but he did say that he was with the two scientists.
Okay. All right. I don't suppose your scientist friends had their own, secret way to get off planet without needing to go through the spaceport, did they? Out at their lab, maybe?
If they did, they certainly didn't inform me.
Yeah, that's very helpful. And how long have you been here?
He takes a second, and his facial features just freeze, almost as if, like, you think there's something wrong mechanically with him. And then his eyes sort of scan back and forth between the four of you, and he says, I'm sorry. Is this an inquisition?
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly how useful you can be before I save your ass.
Oh. If it's usefulness, I assure you, I can be extremely useful.
For example, how well do you know this spaceport?
I must say, although I myself am not familiar with Morgan's Bluff, I do know the Anisadora colony quite well.
All right, so if we were to, say, want to get away from all the bombs raining down from the beach to somewhere safe from which point we could exit the planet, where would you suggest we go and how do we get there?
Considering that the four of you are colonial marines, I would say that the most assured way to exit the planet is on some form of military transport.
Yes, but that doesn't seem to be an option at the moment, which is why I'm looking for Plan B.
Understandable. Unfortunately, I cannot really at this time assure you of any Plan B that I have within my understanding of how to leave.
Useless.
Oh, this is fucking delightful. Do you know how to get to the lab?
What lab do you refer to?
Didn't the scientists have a lab somewhere out beyond the wall? Out in the wilderness or some shit?
Nearby island. Isn't that Morgan's Bluffs?
Are you
Has
referring
Morgan's
to
Bluffs?
the Gaholgard Institute?
Yeah, that.
Yes, the Gaholgard Institute is approximately 300 kilometers away, on a separate island within the chain.
Alright, that is significantly further than it was made to seem.
Because we had the hoverboats, so it was doable. Or have the hoverboats.
Lordy.
Do you think that if we go there, we will find any information that explains why these scientists were murdered, or perhaps who did it? Or is that a worthless endeavor, in your educated opinion?
Considering that the entirety of the Gaholgard Institute has most likely at this point been evacuated alongside of my deceased compatriots, it's unlikely that going to that location will avail you of any information.
Alright, fine. Ah, shit.
Well, we stay here any longer, it is. This place
Yeah,
is
we-
getting fucking heated.
I know, but we got no fucking way to get off. This is the goddamn problem. I'm gonna go on comms and be like, Kulhavy, Summers, how you guys doing in there?
No.
Jesus.
That's just fucking delightful.
No.
Well, I'm certainly breathing much easier now. Currently, Summers has limped over to the hotel end of the place, and is at the hotel bar.
Lovely.
And has reached over and taken a bottle and just stuffed it underneath the armor.
Love it.
All right.
And is now limping back. We'll be out of there soon.
Yeah,
I'll carry him
well,
out if we have to.
you might have to. I still don't know how the fuck we're getting off this goddamn planet. Tam said they're trying to send reinforcements, but air fire is still heavy.
Well, shit.
Take us hours of this, right?
Yeah, shit is right.
Fuck
Alright, see
sakes.
if you can drag Kulhavy's ass out here. Let me know if you need help. Roll a stretcher out if you have to. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, sure.
I can wake up whatever you guys want.
I don't know. They sedated the fuck out of you. Maybe you can,
yeah.
maybe you can.
I do have a note here. Once a shift, napper leave addicts.
Mhm.
So-
Yes, very much so. That's a new trait of yours, shall we say, due to the fact that you were subjected to a certain amount of
Pain.
yeah, and didn't do well on your stamina roll, from what I remember.
It was empathy or something.
Empathy, that's right.
Yeah, because we succeeded it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Is that what I have in the previous couple of rolls here? Yeah, it looks like that's the case. So,
I'm just gonna sort of like flop down in one of the passenger seats in the APC and look over at Ryder and be like, any fucking ideas? I am tapped, man. I take that as a no, Ryder? You got nothing?
Hey.
Oh, fucking hate sitting here doing nothing. Keep an eye on this one. I'm gonna take a look outside, and I'm gonna get out of the APC and just kind of look around to see what the hell is going on.
okay. You exit the APC. You do see that on the horizon, as the sun starts to set, that the incessant laser blasts and explosions sort of cast a rather sort of beautiful but eerie pall over the western viewpoint, just beyond where the Morgan's Bluff drop-off into the jungle is. Again, the beach, where probably the majority of the fighting is about 10 miles from your current position. So to go from the beaches to your position would not take the UPP that long at all.
Means it wouldn't take us long to get down there. Do I have anything that lets me see a distance? I don't think I do. I would kill for a pair of fucking binoculars right now.
Probably fish the scope off of Kulhavy if you want.
Yeah, well, he's currently inside, so when he gets out, maybe.
Summers is kneeling down and just pinches his nose for a bit.
His mouth goes.
Start
Don't
counting.
do it.
Ah, god damn it. After like 10 seconds, I just start like gently slapping him progressively stronger.
I mean, he is good and zonked, not just from a
Yeah.
position of complete and total unconsciousness from the wounds that have been done to him, but from the medication. It would take some other form of medication, most likely administered, to wake him from that.
Something like adrenaline or something.
Pretty much, yeah. Or I mean, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on television. But for real, I don't know what would. I mean, there is material that counter affects anesthesia, or at least makes it last less in terms of the amount of time.
Sure. I'm going to shuffle over to the dock and say, "Hey, we gotta go now, and he's still out like a light. You got a switch that can turn him back on?"
Williams looks over at you and goes, a switch?
Like I don't know, something to wake him up.
We have medication, certainly, that could wake him up, but he would be in an immense amount of pain. You're lucky that he was able to survive, to be perfectly honest.
That'll have to do.
She looks at you with just, like, incredulousness.
We're Marines. Pain is part of our wage.
Is stupidity as well?
Mm-hmm. I get paid overtime for that.
Well, then enjoy your wages. She, stands there looking at you. Go ahead and make a manipulation roll.
Sure.
You got this. You got this.
Ah.
Oh!
That's 0 successes. Do you want to push that roll and give yourself a
push
little
that.
stress? Alright, alright. There you
Two
go.
successes.
Hey!
Fantabulous. What do you do differently the second time, I wonder?
Oh,
I
there
just,
you go.
like-
You've got some
Yeah.
stunts there you could use.
This is true. You
Yeah,
got
I
one
do.
stunt.
I do have a stunt. But manipulation. I just look at her and I turn my head to show the other eye and I just stare back at her and I'm just like, seriously though, we need your help. And I just tighten I was tightly grabbing her shoulder and I just relax it a bit. I'm just like, just please. And
She, like,
I'm
looks
hoping
at your
that-
hand for a second, and then she looks back, like, slowly at you, and she goes,
I'm hoping to use a stunt to do more than asked for, and that she not only gives Kulhavy the shot to wake him up, but also like a light painkiller to dull the pain, so he's not like, screaming when he wakes up.
she says, I can bring him out of it, but he's gonna be numb from the waist down for a while.
It's fine. We've got guns attached to his seat.
She, like, looks at you, and then she looks down. She's like, what?
It's great. We get out of this. I'll take you for a ride or something.
Okay, fine. She takes out a rather long syringe and injects it into a yellowish liquid and starts to retract, and then puts that syringe into Kulhavy's IV and injects about, I don't know, a third of it. And you watch as Kulhavy's eyes underneath his eyelids start to sort of move back and forth, and his eyes begin to sort of jitter and then flutter and then slowly awake to your face, Kulhavy. You see Summers looking down at you, but you can't feel anything past your waistline.
And I can only see him with one eye.
That is correct.
What the... Actually, no, it's the other way around. It's the left eye.
Is it? No, you had it right.
Left arm.
Yeah, there you
Right,
go. There you go.
right
there
eye,
you go.
left arm.
Yeah, okay.
That's annoying.
I love
Ride or
this.
shine, big guy.
Oh,
Just start hauling him
dropped
up
a ship
slowly.
on me. Oh,
Yeah, it happens.
fuck. So I take it we're not entirely dead.
Nope. Unless heaven's this shitty.
Well, I mean, it's got to be pretty shitty, right? After what we've seen down here. Can't be a real heaven. But we
Yeah.
don't have time for a fucking crisis of faith as well. I'm gonna look down. I'll look back up. Is your leg okay?
It's there.
I can't do more than prop up my elbows right now, so I'm on drugs, huh? They must be good because I can't feel anything.
3 different ones. At least 2.
Fuck. Well, I guess that means I can't drink tonight.
I mean, I'm not a doctor.
Kulhavy's actually got to think about this for a second. Yeah, that's what's the mission?
Well, first, get our asses back outside and meet up with Masters and Ryder. I'll look around to see if there's like a wheelchair or something.
Is there even just like a board or like a rifle, I could make a makeshift splint and at least walk with pain?
I mean, your leg has been completely just demolished. There's very little of it left, but the stump
5
has
days on the
been
leg.
the stump has been wrapped around with gauze.
Wait, he lost the leg? I thought he broke the leg.
Broken leg, 5 days.
Lost arm.
6 days for the eye.
Sorry,
Lost the
yes.
arm entirely.
That's right. Sorry. So nobody has lost legs. It's just the arm. Beg your pardon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So arm and 2 eyes.
At least for a week, yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'll just call Masters in to help carry you out.
All right. Should I look at my semi-useless right hand? Should I just stay in the car and sort of drive?
I mean, can you? If you can, sure, but we'll figure it out once we're outside.
All right.
Hey, Masters,
Yeah, what's up?
you mind helping me carry this big guy out?
I'll be right there. I'm gonna like knock on the door and be like, Ryder, eyes on the sky. I gotta go pick up some luggage. And I'm gonna go in and help her carry his ass out.
All right.
It's all right. You can just leave me over here. Jesus, fuck. All right. Well, it's terrible outside. Put me back in the APC.
That was the plan. Come on.
Yep.
Up you go.
What can I do, boss?
Yo, can I borrow that scope of yours? I want to check something out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fish into one of the pockets lining the front of my vest and fish out the scope for her.
All right.
All right,
If you flick it to the left, it's radiation, and if you flick it to the right, it's night vision.
Good to know. All I need is far away. And I want to take a look down at the beach.
Okay.
See if I can get a better idea what's going on down there, specifically if there are any UPP ships on the ground capable of breaking atmosphere.
Great. Make an observation. I'm going to give you a +2 mod to it because of the scope.
Alrighty, that will be extremely helpful.
You got this.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Okay.
So,
Observation
you want to hit me
done.
with some stunts for that one, and I'll give you the information that you desire.
Are there more of them close by, and how do I get in? Preferably passed away. I think you get where I'm going with this.
I do. Okay, so are there more of them nearby? Define more of them. There are a lot. The troops on the beach number in the hundreds, most likely. That you
I mean,
can
I'm
see.
looking for ships specifically, but that's good to know.
The ships that you have seen have flown only over the beach. You haven't seen any flying since the one that you took out, actually, with the phalanx. Since that moment in time, a little earlier in your mission. But there are MiGs, there are crocodile dropships, there are several types of UPP vehicles, but you also see Cheyenne dropships, you see USCMC fighters as well. Their flights are, it's not like there's a whole bunch of dogfighting going on. Most of the time, the dropships seem to be coming in, dropping off troops on either side so that the infantry can be bolstered, and then fly back off to wherever they came from.
So there's our dropships on the down there. Cheyennes on the ground?
There are no Cheyennes on the ground.
Okay.
You have seen them come in, drop soldiers on the beach, and then once either the soldiers themselves have been offloaded, or in some cases some artillery or tanks or what have yous, they immediately fly away to prevent themselves from being shot down by either RPGs or other kinds of machines of war, shall we say?
All right, and so the inn passed away. Do I see a way to get somewhere that we could make contact and just drive LJ straight onto a Cheyenne?
I'm going to go ahead and say no. At this point in time, unless you found yourselves some way of getting to the beach, It's
Well, we
very,
haven't-
very
we have-
unlikely.
We have LJ. Can we get to the beach in LJ?
The problem is that Morgan's Bluff, if you remember, is on a cliff overseeing the jungle.
The cliff goes down to the jungle, but where's the beach is after the jungle?
Correct.
Okay, I was thinking one side, other side. This
Apologies.
Is why I was
It goes
okay, no,
Morgan's
that's fine.
Bluff,
Okay.
beach, jungle. Sorry, jungle? Okay, my hands got messed up.
I get you.
Morgan's Bluff, then the jungle, then the beach.
Jungle, beach.
You
okay.
got it. You got it.
Is there anything around the spaceport I see that could get us down to the beach? Like with those hover things, get us down there.
The only thing that could potentially bring you down there would be any one of the civilian transports. The hover treads probably wouldn't do so well. They'd immediately, they would just go whoop, and then Warner Brothers cartoon style, just flew.
Okay, fine.
Checkpoint Road doesn't go down there either?
No. It goes further inland. That's probably one of the reasons why you haven't seen any incursions of troops come up the road from the opposite side. Because if they could somehow flank around through the jungle without going directly through from the beach, having made a beachhead, then they would have just taken over the spaceport by now.
Gotcha. All right. Strategically defended, not very helpful to us in this moment. All right. I'm gonna go back inside, give Kulhavy a scope back, and be like, well, we need to get the fuck off this rock. That much is clear. Right now, the only fucking idea I got is to try and get off on one of the civvy transports and smuggle this guy right here out in a body bag pretending it's Groose.
I'm sorry. There's a guy in there?
Oh, he's out. He's sitting there.
Yes, we were.
Yeah, as you come in,
We were both
Summers,
after that.
like as you and Kulhavy Summers come into the APC, whether you've entered it or not, there is in
God.
fact a somewhat sort of placid-looking fellow sitting, wrapped almost entirely in a plastic bag, with his hands manacled.
Sorry, got ahead of myself. Guys, Maitland, guys, you remember our friend in the body bag? He's awake now.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
A lot of trouble for a synth. You do
I
anything special?
prefer to be called artificial person.
Okay. Artificial person. Do you do anything special? Why is everybody trying to kill us to get to you? Kill us and get you.
I don't consider myself extremely special. I have worked with some very special people, and their work has been extraordinarily special, it seems.
Yeah, well, apparently some other military guys seem to be interested in you, so
Oh,
clearly there's something.
how flattering.
I'll look over at Masters and say, alright, so rule 1 is I die before he dies.
I mean, he's a synth. He can't... Sorry. Artificial person. He can't really die.
It
But
would
the
be
point-
valuable for us to protect the information that he's carrying from whoever famous people
I
he
mean-
worked with.
We didn't get the docs. He's the next best thing. So, yeah.
Alright. Mission partly complete.
Mission as complete as it's gonna fucking get, which is why I want us off this rock before anybody gets anything else blown off. I'm quite fond of my limbs.
Copy that.
Am I to understand, Maitland says, that you wish to take me with you wherever it is that you're going?
I thought we made that fairly clear that we would get you off planet, yeah?
Oh. That's rather comforting, considering that the individuals who intended to end your lives had separate designs for me, it seems.
They did. It's true. And I'll be honest, I'm still not exactly sure who the hell they are, what the hell they're doing, but whatever it is, I don't trust it. You're safer in our hands than you are in theirs.
That is decidedly so.
But we also noticed a bunch of the black-suited assholes out there checking everybody on their way onto the transports, and if they're looking for you, well, then you can't just walk on looking like that, hence smuggling you out in the body bag in the guise of our deceased friend.
I see.
But
Do
really, that's the only idea I got right now.
any of you have any knowledge about who these, as you call them, black-suited assholes are, or for whom they may report to whom they may report to, I should say?
We know that they are artificial womb soldiers. We know that they suck. And right now they're listening to a lady named Sax. Who she works for, because, I don't know about the rest of you, but my gut is that, she don't actually work for the USCMC. But that her priorities lie elsewhere.
How much do you put in terms of trust within your own organization?
You see the people sitting here?
Yes.
That's about it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you fail to recognize your own superiors?
I sort of look over at Summers for a second and I say, some of us.
I see. Would you consider yourselves a rogue section of your particular organization?
I don't know that I'd go that far, but let me just say, the people I trust are sitting right here, and everybody else's motives can be questioned.
Just the kind of bullshit we have been dealing with for the last, like, what? Week or so?
I mean, they want to treat us like cannon fodder? That's on them, but I don't have to like it.
Maitland, actually, after Ryder, you said that, Maitland sort of seems actually quite interested, and he sort of leans forward in the bag towards you, Ryder, and says, I'm intrigued. You say that you have encountered more than your usual share of intrigue, adventure, and danger. Perhaps you'd enlighten me.
How do we put this? Like, it would seem like for each mission that we've gone to, these last couple of missions, there's always been things that shouldn't be possible, if that makes any sense.
I deal with them on a daily basis.
Unnaturally human, like like inhuman kind of stuff.
Would you perhaps elaborate when you say inhuman? I myself am not.
Like over at Masters.
Let's see. Black goo that turns people into monsters, giant creatures busting out of human bodies, I gotta be missing something here. To be perfectly honest, I drank a lot of the memories away because that shit was fucked up. But it seems like every time Wayland Yutani makes a mess, we get sent in to clean it up, and they don't really seem to care if we make it back alive. In fact, they always seem surprised when we do. Well, most of us do.
Concerning the last place we went to got, like, bombarded.
Bombarded in the same way that this particular spaceport is being bombarded?
Something a little bit more intense, in fact, but yeah, basically. Got blown out of the fucking sky.
But also a little bit different. Remember the thing that I ride before with the mist and shit.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Christ.
Yeah, it's always one of those science experiments that we have to pick up.
It just feels like whenever those Wayland Yutani shit going on, you get those weird things going on at the same time. There's like a pattern that keeps happening.
Does it ever feel to the four of you that there are hidden agendas? Perhaps agendas that are greater than the ones that you yourselves are privy to, that are in league, potentially, with those of the aforementioned Wayland Yutani Corporation?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you experienced those agendas with any other organizations?
I mean, I just came out of cryo, so I haven't. Have you guys actually... That question?
I'm thinking. I feel like the answer is no. I mean, Ganon was way you.
Mm-hmm.
There was that last mine was way you.
Oh yeah.
Way you the black suits, but also with Ganon we had the UPP drop down.
Well, that's because we were sent to recover what we were told was a USCMC ship and was actually a UPP ship.
Which had way you.
Heck.
Yeah.
And other things.
So
Had
that's
way you garbage that needed to be taken out.
Yeah, there's some fuckery going on.
Are any of you scholars of history?
Nope.
No.
I mean, Sun Tzu, Patton.
Yes, the art of war. Know your enemy
about
as
it.
well as you know yourself. I would like to impart information to you as you intend to relieve me of this particular surrounding and bring me to a place of safety. But you must understand that this information is not to be taken lightly, and I wish to make sure that the information that I do relate to you is known only by me.
And then us.
That is correct.
If you're asking if you're going to tell my boss, the answer is fuck no. I hate that guy.
I'm not sure who it is that you have such feelings of disgust for.
Most people.
Yeah. She's right, most people.
My intent is that I will relate this information as it is perhaps relevant to the situations that you have found yourselves in, and may give you a greater degree of understanding as to perhaps what may lie in store for you. But all the information that I relate to you, well, some of which I may keep somewhat private.
I'll take whatever you got, man.
I'm going to speak to you about a group that very few, if anyone, has any knowledge of now, except for now the four of you, me, and a select number of people with information beyond that of the mundane and ordinary. Have you, perchance, heard of a group known as Deep Void?
Can't say that I have.
Does not ring a bell.
Unless you want us to roll a history check.
This
Wits?
is not something that you can probably roll any kind of recognition on by any skill, because this is not something that you any of you would know. Very well. I shall impart with the time that we have, and not bore you with any of the minutiae. As far back as the early 22nd century, there was a spacecraft. This spacecraft went deep into unknown and uncharted space. This spacecraft's particular mission, as taken on by the prior owner of the Wayland Corporation, was to explore the deepest reaches of space and to potentially find that of extraterrestrial life in the galaxy. For what purpose, that is still unknown. After that particular expedition went awry, an expedition whose spacecraft was known as the Prometheus, several transmissions were intercepted by the USCMC Tamburo Station listening post. These transmissions were garbled and incomplete, somewhat corrupted, but they were transmissions made by one of my kind. An artificial person by the name of David. These messages contained instructions from an unknown race, the aforementioned ones that I spoke to you about earlier, the engineers. And this information was imparted to Weyland-Yutani, to Hyperdyne Corporation, and to officials in the Colonial Marines. Ever since then, resources within those particular organizations have been searching for the missing parts of the information as related by David. And in doing so, have allied to some secretive organization that they know only as Deep Void. Its activities are completely unauthorized by any of those three organizations. It has a cabal of leaders operating without the consent of their respective organizations. No resources are consumed under the guise of official black projects. No corporation, no government has sanctioned Deep Void, or its black operations and weapons programs, one of which perhaps you may have some knowledge of, as it was a biological weapons program known as Project Life Force, which was originally stationed within Fort Nebraska within the Kruger 60 system. From what I recollect, you seem to be members of that platoon and of that unit, and from my understanding, you perchance were stationed on that space before it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we served.
Apologies for the vast amounts of information that I may be relating right now. Do you have any
Well,
questions heretofore?
Rather take some emotional downloads than another fucking shotgun blast.
I mean, to be honest, that clears up quite a bit. I think we can definitely put Miss Sachs on the list of 100% not to be trusted within the USCMC. Not that she wasn't already, but this kind of solidifies
Seals
what's
it.
going on there.
The identification of the resources within Deep Void has been classified, so I would not be able to corroborate whether or not any of the members of any of the Marine Corps, Hyperdyne Systems, or Weyland-Yutani resources that you have heretofore met are indeed part of Deep Void.
And how do you know so much?
It's at this point that Maitland moves slightly backward and takes his hands and laces his fingers and says, "My compatriots told me quite a great deal before their untimely demise."
Were they part of this organization?
I was gonna say, what's the bullshit check again?
The bullshit check is observation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May I?
By all means, bullshit check away.
Player knows.
That's one
Havy's got a
success.
1.
One success.
He killed him. Right? He strangled him?
You can tell, even though this particular, the facial features of Maitland are very soft and hard to read. They don't necessarily show a whole lot. There's something in the eyes, Kulhavy, as beautiful as they are crafted, that indicates that he's not telling you the truth about that last particular statement.
I'm going to lean on him with my good arm and say, you want to rephrase that so that we can understand everything that went on in that last conversation you had with them?
You are pressing upon me.
You're lying about something.
He purses his lips and says, "You realize, of course, that the second law of robotics, originally engendered by long, in the past, ancestors of my kind, prohibit me from telling an untruth that would engender harm to a living being."
And I'm not the smart one on the team, but I know dancing words when I see them. I'll push myself off and just stab a finger and say, he's fucking being fancy with his words.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's one thing that we have learned over the past couple of weeks, it's that rules were apparently made to be broken. By everybody, not just me.
Now we are somehow still functioning, for the most part.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Maitland, everything you've said I appreciate. It's all very useful information, but if you're withholding something that is going to cause us problems... I will not be happy about it.
I apologize in advance. But much of the material information is still... And he points to his head. In here.
Well, if you want us to take all of you off the ship and not just that, suggest you play ball. Now tell me, were your compatriots, as you call them, were they members of this cabal, if that's what you choose to call it?
Doctors Chala and Liu worked for Deep Void. They were members of an elite group of scientists that were tasked with information regarding the engineers and their rather sophisticated language.
Did they make any progress with that language?
Indeed, they did. They were in the process of deciphering it into a form of Xeno linguistics and Xeno ethnomusicology. Because after all, their language was expressed in music rather than in words, for the most part, as was much of their technology.
Interesting. Writing down notes. All right, well, explains a lot about the shit we've been getting thrown at, though not necessarily why it's always us. I'm starting to think it's just because we managed to come back alive, so...
Just looking for an excuse to get us killed.
Yeah.
We
So
can't
get
really
good at our fucking job.
I was going to say, we can't really afford to not have the resources that come with the USCMC.
Right.
Feasibly speaking, do we think that we could keep playing dumb and coming back alive, or is this something we need to...
I mean, it's worked for us so far.
Mm-hmm.
Who says we're gonna be putting another fucked up pointing outside?
Oh.
I mean,
I'll bet you
this is the
50
MC,
bucks.
statistically speaking. The
I
stupid
bet
is
you
coming.
$50 the next mission we get sent on lands us in another way you crapshoot. What do you say?
Maybe the
I
next
got-
planet will have lava.
You know what? Check.
Kulhavy, 50 bucks as lava?
I will put money down. $50. I haven't gambled in I don't remember how long. Cryo sleep's weird that way.
Quickly checks
what?
the next operation.
Another
I was
50
like,
Making notes.
did you say,
another
when you
50
say
foot-
out of game, when you say check, does that mean you took my bet or you're passing on my bet?
Oh no, I'm definitely
Not you, Ryder.
I mean, I never played. I
Let's go for the free XP point.
You
dude.
said check. In
Listen,
poker, that
never
means you
played-
pass. Are you passing
Yeah.
or are you taking my bet?
You know what? Let's add another 50 and add like more weird, inhuman.
Remember,
like,
you don't get experience unless you actually make the money. Okay? I'm just saying. You can bet as much as you want. Unless the money comes into your hands, you do get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
All right.
another
so
50
100
for additional weird alien stuff.
$100 for Wayu and a new fucked up alien?
Yeah.
You're on, brother.
All right.
And $50 for Lava Planet.
What is it that
Yep.
you would like to do after hearing this rather long diatribe of information?
Okay.
Get the fuck off this goddamn planet, Jesus Christ.
Agreed.
I'm gonna.
How much time have we been?
How long has it been since I made my last call up to the Tam?
Probably an hour. Maybe a little bit more. Hour and a half.
Would some of us be losing stress over the course of this?
I would say, yeah. I mean, after every hour, you do lose stress, and then you do gain health back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So down 1 stress for this time period?
I would say so, yeah. And 1 health up if you've lost any.
I'm good on health,
Okay.
fortunately. Alright, I'm gonna hop back up to the control tower, try to raise the Tam of fucking anybody to see if we can get a dropship down here to get us the fuck off this planet.
Okay.
Just
I'm
thinking
gonna
of
go-
maybe next time seeing if we can get a voice recorder or something. That might be helpful, like Mac did.
Yeah.
Is there any of those markers that Bruce usually had around to write on the vehicle?
Sure.
That's my spray paint.
I was
is
gonna
what
say,
you
yeah,
do.
that's her spray paint.
That's my hot, that's my hot pink
I-
spray paint.
Listen, it's been a hot minute. May I
As
borrow
she
that?
gestures to the 2 pups taped to the outside of LJ with duct tape and pink paint.
May I borrow it real quick?
Yeah, sure, I got plenty back on board. I'll chuck in the can as I head out to go back up the tower.
Okay.
And see my friend Carrie, who I kinda had a crush on. I like her, she's good. After she kicked out the window with the rocket launcher, I'm just like, yeah.
Well, I just quickly like exit the vehicle, trying to find like a good, decent spot that hasn't really been heavily painted over yet. At least I'm gonna put in Bruce's initials on the
DG.
vehicle. Yeah.
Aww. Sweet.
You were a pain in the ass. But you were my pain in the ass. Gotta miss you, buddy.
Alrighty. Nice.
Alright. I'm gonna head up to the tower.
Okay.
And check in with Carrie.
All right.
How's the evacuation going?
Yeah, you climb up the tower. Carrie is at the top. The last you saw her as well. She sort of looks over at you and she gestures like she's just sitting in a chair, just holding her head, and she says, "Oh, hey, where's the rest of you guys?"
Most of us are downstairs, and some of us are even still intact, but we're still fucking here. How you doing?
Not great, be honest. I honestly think that we don't have a lot of time left, cause I'm kind of at 6s and 7s right now. And she points at the console where she's been directing all of the air traffic and potentially, able to communicate. And there's power. You see the lights on the buttons and stuff like that. But beyond that, you're not quite sure why there's all this hissing and static coming out of it.
What's going on?
I can't get anybody. I think that they're jamming our signals here.
You can't get anybody. Well, this... Oh, fucking A. Alright.
that usually, yeah, I
Even-
don't know, but that's not good. Like, they know that we've been trying to call for reinforcements and they're jamming us.
Is there anything I can shoot at to make the problem go away?
I mean, you're downstairs.
Yeah,
can
how did
come
you
up
get
the steps.
upstairs? I'm like, what the?
That's what axe hovers.
Yeah.
Okay, Baron Harkonnen.
Nice.
All right.
I'm not that fat.
I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck. I mean, this isn't exactly my wheelhouse, but let me give it a shot. I managed to get a clear signal earlier.
Okay.
Now, I technically have a stunt that I don't need to overcome Comtech to get clear comms off planet.
If it works.
It's in my
Yeah.
it's in my notes from a previous success. That was the stunt I took that I don't need to overcome this again to get clear comms off planet.
Completely understandable. That was in
Okay.
a system that worked.
Okay, so do I need to make a Comtech roll to try and get shit working?
You're going to need to make a Comtech roll, but it's going to have a modification, a negative modification. So it would be a miracle if you
What's
can
the
get this
negative
working.
mod?
It's a -3.
I mean, I have a 1 in 6 chance of making that. Actually, I have a +1, so that would
Okay.
only make it a -2.
All right, all right.
I feel like this is an instance where using that is worth it, so I'm gonna do my -2 Comtech.
Oh!
Okay.
I
all
doubt
right.
that panic's going to matter very much because
But I'm gonna roll it because I have to.
you do, and you're fine.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, 1 success.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, I mean, it takes, I'm going to say it takes some time to do it. Right?
That's fine.
She just watches you and she's like, why would you connect the, oh. So that way the power relay connects to the, oh shit. And like, while you're doing this, like the MacGyver music is playing like full blast. And you just watch.
And like in my head, I'm just like replaying tapes of watching Mac do this shit over and over and over again.
Yes, it's like a montage.
It's like every like weird thing I ever saw him do to make something fucking work. I'm trying all of them and I'm not even necessarily sure why it's working.
Absolutely.
But it's working.
There is a shower of sparks and the hissing and static from the console stops for a second, and you do hear voices. Like, and she's like, oh shit, and she immediately runs over to the dials, throws on her headset, and she says, hello, yes, this is Carrie Louise Wu, Morgan Bluff Spaceport, is anyone there, hello? And she consistently starts dialing on the knobs. I think you got it working, super, thanks. Hello, yes, does anyone read me? This is Carrie Louise Wu. And she looks up at you and she's like, holy shit, I think this worked a little too well.
I don't suppose you speak Russian, do you?
Not a word.
Fuck.
Do you?
Nope. On comms. Yo! Ask our new friend if he speaks Russian.
Hey, lion guy, do you speak Russian?
He looks over you, his brow furrows. I'm sorry, did you call me lying guy?
I'll
Don't
give you
worry
their
about him.
nickname later. Do you speak UPP?
If you are referring to the language of the variety of countries that make up the Union of Progressive Peoples, it does quite need some specificity, whether you refer to Russian, Chinese, Indo-Chinese, or the variety of languages spoken by those people of the Siberian tundras.
Russian.
that's a
Ask
yes,
him
boss.
if he speaks Russian.
Russian?
Please wait. I believe that I may have some recollection of the Russian language, yes.
I'd look over at Summers and go, well, one of us is going to have to try and drag him up those stairs or something.
He
I'm
can
sorry,
walk.
I just broke because I looked at chat.
Thank you.
There's somebody in chat who's like, Russian sucker, do you speak it?
Oh, even better. That's even better.
Oh man, that was good. Thank you, chat.
Oh, man.
Smarmy dickbag NPCs are great.
Even
hell
got
yeah.
the eye patch.
What is the penalty for me to try and make a mobility check to drag the...
Dude, he can walk.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I can make the guy walk up the stairs.
I'll come down and get him. Because we do still have him in manacles, so I'm
You
going to come
do,
down and get him
yeah,
and bring
exactly.
him up.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
Summers will escort him out until Masters jumps down.
Sure.
Okay.
Down the stairs. Masters is getting his steps in today, boy, I tell you what.
Mm.
Down the
gonna-
stairs.
Yeah, cut him in
The
half.
watch
I'll
is
only get
pinging.
one at a time instead of two.
Okay. Bluetooth.
Bringing him back upstairs.
Okay. He comes up to the top. Carrie looks at the man in manacles and says, "Who's this guy?"
It's a long fucking story, but I think he can help us out. I was like, we got a channel open to the UPP. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I want to say to him. I had an idea, I'm not sure. I just want to get off this goddamn planet. I want them to come down here, I want to steal their ship, and I want to get off this planet. You have any idea how I can make that happen? You're smart.
I'm afraid that if I relate that in a direct line of communication, it is unlikely that...
No. You always this literal? No.
He just looks at you. He just looks at you like,
I want to tell them a lie that will somehow get a ship that we can get on and get the fuck out of here.
I see. It could very well be that you may wish to attempt to deceive them by stating that there is an objective that they may wish to attempt to retake, or perhaps some form of, as you potentially might call it, bait that might lure them here towards the spaceport.
Yeah, I could tell them that we commandeered a USCMC vehicle.
That may in fact be quite appealing.
Alright, and then the big question is... could they make it over here to this auxiliary landing pad?
I'm sure with some difficulty, considering the kinds of artillery that you have set up. Remember that
Alright.
you did set up, from what I understand, speaking to your ship's computer. And he like gestures down to the APC.
Yeah, no, I got it. The big cannon, I remember. Carrie, is there the cannon knows what to target and what not to target, yeah?
You're talking about the phalanx that you set up?
Yeah.
I mean, you set it up
Like,
to
it's not
shoot things out of the sky.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't shoot our ships out of the sky. It only shoots UPP out of the sky.
Correct, yeah. I mean, it's set to those kinds of transmission frequencies, yeah.
Would there be a way for a single UPP ship to transmit a code that would allow it to clear the phalanx cannon?
You could just turn it off.
Yeah, but then all the UPP ships could clear the phalanx cannon.
I see. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to blow this whole place to hell. We still got civs everywhere, man.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, I don't have any knowledge of that kind of stuff, to be honest.
Get on comms. Or actually, I'll look at Maitland and be like, I don't suppose you know how to reprogram a phalanx cannon to let a specific ship through, do you?
Please wait. I may have a solution that would allow one UPP vessel of Crocodile class to bypass the security for a certain period of time. But that would require me to be at the phalanx cannon.
Right? I'm gonna sort of just open up my comms so that we can all talk at once, because Masters needs more brains on this than
Sure.
just her.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So, to bring everyone into the conversation, she's going to very quickly
Party line.
party line sum up the idea that so we managed to get comms off planet, but we're not. It's not our comms. We're on UPP comms now. If I can get, if Maitland here can convince one of them that we have, let's say, captured a USCMC armored vehicle and some prisoners that we would like to transport back, and clear that one ship from the phalanx cannon to the auxiliary landing pad, then we could drive LJ on there, take that fucking thing over, and fly the hell out of here. That's my best plan. Maitland says he needs to be at the phalanx cannon in order to make this happen.
Which defeats to some degree the purpose of
getting him off of here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unless...
I mean, does he have to be there the whole time, or does he have to get there first to program it and then leave?
Maitland steps in and says, I would need to be there for the entire duration.
Yeah, that defeats the purpose.
Once we have the ship, can we reprogram it to transmit as USCMC?
That may take a degree of time as well. Upon that ship, I would need to be on that ship. But that would take a certain amount of time. I don't believe that would take seconds. It may take on the order of 10 to 15 minutes to perform that objective task.
What's your total comm tech, Sarah?
4.
6. I could try and jury rig something. It's not pretty, but it'd be dice.
There you go.
Yeah, we could get Kulhavy in the pilot seat.
Yeah, like there's an IFF transponder not just in us and our armor, but also in the ships, right?
Correct.
It should be one
so we could do the digital version of spray painting. Don't shoot us in pink. Which I don't think we ever thought to do, despite the fact that we were all on that airship. That's all right. Modern problems require modern solutions. We'll just keep the MacGyver music playing for the rest of the team. Okay. So what we need to do is we would need to go on foot, which is still going to be painfully slow.
Unless one of us who is, not busted up grabs one of the hover treads.
I pointedly stare at Ryder.
If we drive LJ back over to where the hover treads are, then Maitland can take a hover tread to the phalanx cannon and then zip back to us once the ship is landed.
Makes sense.
And the gas pedal foot is my good foot.
I love all this.
If he zips back while you are reprogramming that UPP ship, then I mean the last major hurdle we got here is
okay.
Taking out the crew. But I mean, how many people are there usually on a ship like that? Like 2, 3? That.
I think we remember the answer to this question is more than we think it was.
That's true. That's true.
I'll answer your question. If you remember back on O'Bannon's world, there were like half a dozen or so people.
Oh, that's right. There were.
Coming out
because they came out blasting and I lost the coat.
Exactly.
Yeah, shit.
That's what I remember.
The coat. You remember the coat?
Damn it. Well,
I love watching you guys think. It makes me feel so inadequate.
Don't worry. We feel plenty inadequate looking at numbers and going, these stats aren't going to work for any of these plans.
Oh, statistics be damned. Statistics be damned. Trust in the heart of the cards, as they say.
Okay, we'll get really stressed out and then we'll have more dice to roll.
There you go.
Well, we've broken... Real quick, Matt. Would knocking me... Did I get nap relief when I got knocked out?
Yes. That's the reason why I think that you're addicted to it now.
Yeah. So stress is down. Would I have gotten any health back during the sleeping and or just this recovery period?
Yes.
Just before we launch into any sort of vehicle combat or person combat?
The answer is yes, yes, yes.
How much?
2.
2. Okay, so I'd be up to 4 then, and 0 stress. But let's assume at some point during today... Summers, you didn't happen to grab any Napro before you left the med station, did you?
No, I think I grabbed everything that lady was willing to give me.
Oh, the nap relief!
Gonna be jonesing for a fix later.
Just stab it into your leg.
All right, well. I mean, let's see if there's anything in the kit here in LJ. Yeah, I think we could make that work, boss. Ryder and I could maybe go and check it out.
I mean, I feel like this is the best shot we got. Carrie, how much longer do you think it's going to be until we can get these people off planet?
Few hours?
All right. Spaceport going to hold that long?
She looks at you and she does not respond.
All right,
Can I
so Pineapple is... Go ahead.
Are Saxon Company still out on the main landing pad, like, taking down ships and maintaining a perimeter?
They are still looking for Chala and Lou. So they're consistently looking through all the people that are on board these ships and have not yet given up. So they're still out there. They're still out on the landing pad.
Do I have a line of contact to Sax?
I don't believe so. But you can try to go down there. I mean, you're not on the same comms as the...
Yeah, no, I was just thinking, I'm like, we can just go tell them that they're dead and where to find their bodies.
Absolutely. Works for me, yeah.
All right. In which case, maybe they'll get us the fuck off planet, so that might be faster. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but I'm just used to everything being really deeply complicated. But we definitely have a plan B if that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do we know if Sax and the three fuckers in the fish plant were in contact with each other? Because we don't know if they're also looking for this guy.
No idea. But we can definitely tell them where Chala and Lou are. What do you think, guys? Try to decoy them out so they get these civs the fuck off the planet, or just screw them? Fuck.
Decisions.
I mean, you're the smooth talker here, Mass. Do you think we could... I know. Do you think we could bullshit to their faces long enough to use them as a cover? Do you think they can see through it?
I mean, I'm not bullshitting. Chala and Lou are fucking dead.
Yep. They'll probably want to look inside the APC anyway, if we roll up to them in this.
Oh, I'm not rolling up to it with the APC. I'll go out there on foot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Should one of us go with and sell the fact that there's shit we're dealing with? Or...
No.
We don't need to play get help?
I don't want her to see how badly we're hurt. Especially if those goons were hers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. And that's absolutely fair.
So, Carrie Wu says, you want me to just hang out here?
Yeah, keep an eye on things for now. I'm gonna try and get those carriers loaded faster.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, she says, just because I want to make sure that I'm in on this. If you guys are going to be jumping off planet, I kind of want to get the hell off here with you.
If we're jumping off planet, you absolutely got to ride.
Yeah,
love it. Thanks. 100% with you.
Just collect NPCs and turn them into players when we die.
That's what the plan is. Just...
I don't know. I think Masters wants to turn Lu into her girlfriend. We'll
hey, whatever works. Carrie says, so I'm just going to ask you a simple question. I've got all these. And she gestures to several RPG launchers and rockets. One of which has like a big sort of burnt end to it. And clearly has been in use. She says, so if I don't hear from you guys, if these guys come a-calling, I'm going to be coming a-firing. I just want to let you know. I don't want you guys to get...
absolutely.
Okay.
We got to come back here and make that little phone call if this plan goes awry.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it out loud because I don't want to fuck up your plan, but I gotta save my peeps.
If you haven't heard from us, assume any UPP ships that break airspace are uninvited guests.
Done deal.
I knew I liked you. We'll be back.
Is there a word we want to give her, like we use pineapple as the shoot everything word?
How about
don't
just
shoot everything?
Carrie just says, how about just shoot it?
There's no flair to it.
Oh, come on. Give me a fucking... All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna go talk to the bitch. I'll be back.
Thank you.
Masters getting her steps in once again is gonna go for a little jog.
Alrighty.
Boom and sweat.
So, Masters,
Why
you
can I not minimize myself?
go down the steps to the main floor.
Down the steps.
And
And then I go for a little jog.
head on over to the main loading area, and then over to our friend.
I'm gonna sort of enter right here and just be like, "Yo, Sax!" and see if she can hear me.
Sax is holding her hand to her ear. She's still on top of the hover tread. She's got 3 of these black suited Marines. They have sort of helmets and closed helmets. You can't see their faces. And all 4 of them just turn in your direction.
Right. I'm gonna lope over.
As you get within about like 10 or 15, she just does this. Hi.
Yeah, so, bad news and good news. Bad news is that, Chala and Lou are dead.
I'm sorry, would you repeat that?
Chala and Lou are no more. Their necks were snapped.
She crosses her arms in front of her and says, "And how do you know this information?"
Because my compatriots found them.
Where?
Out of game, I don't remember. Where are they?
The hotel.
The hotel.
In the hotel, and I'll give her the room number.
She steps off the hover tread. And the, she sort of like comes within about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet of you. How tall are you, Masters?
Pretty tall. Let me look at my sheet, 'cause I don't remember. Did I put it on here? I think she's like 6'3". Like, she's pretty fucking big. She's like an inch shorter than Summers. I
Okay.
think.
With the mohawk, maybe you're about the same.
Yeah.
With the mohawk, I think I'm taller than Summers. Without the mohawk, I'm like an inch shorter than Summers.
You
Yeah, I'm
didn't
like
see
6'2",
how
6'3".
tall Sax was because she was sitting on top of the hover tread this whole time that you've ever seen her. But when she stands up, the hover tread actually sort of goes down just a little bit, like goes down like an inch. And then she takes a big step and comes off onto the tarmac. This woman is about 7 feet tall.
Damn!
Wow.
Jesus.
And built like
There's
a
the big
brick
woman here.
shit house. She looks like she would... I don't even know how to say this on stream without getting a fucking warning, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it to your imagination. So, but, yeah. She's taller than all of the other Black Ops soldiers.
Be like, look, it fucking sucks. They were dead when they got there. If you want to go check them out, they're in their room. We didn't move them.
How the fuck did you find these 2?
We looked. They were dead in their room. We went in their room, and there they were.
Are they still there?
Yep, unless they got up and walked away.
You said their necks were broken?
That's what my friend said.
Your friend?
Unit mate, fellow soldier, whatever.
Who?
Who, it was
Ryder.
it Bruce and Ryder?
This is Kulhavy and Ryder, but
Kulhavy and Ryder.
we're not showing her Kulhavy right now.
Yeah.
Where
It
is
was
this
PFC
individual?
Ryder.
Ryder?
Yeah, he's back with our APC.
Bring me to him.
Delightful. In the meantime, is there any chance we can get these civs off planet a little faster now? This place is about to go, and you know it.
She just stares you down, and she says, "We're doing the best we can. But now
None
that
of them.
I'm going to corroborate your potential story here, we won't have to worry about finding these idiots."
All right. I'm gonna get on comms and just be like, hey, we're coming for a visit. She wants to talk to Ryder.
She turns around to her 3 soldiers and says, "Stay on the pad. I'll be back." And then follows you back to the APC. Sorry. There we go.
I'm saying we would have left Maitland upstairs.
Okay.
You want any of us with them, or you think it's gonna be fine?
Carrie can hold her own.
Great.
Carrie's keeping an eye on him upstairs. She's got rocket launchers.
Sure she does.
He's in handcuffs.
Just my luck.
All right. So Sax comes over to your APC, and the wind is actually beginning to pick up a bit as the sun goes down over the horizon. So it's getting towards actually like night. Like the last rays of the setting sun are just barely inching over the horizon. So the sort of cobalt blue of night is beginning to encroach around this would-be beautiful planet if it weren't for the horrors of war that surround it. And Sax says, "In there?"
Ryder! Banging on the door. Come on out, say hello. I don't think she bites.
Would you like a stealth check for me to be out the way? And
Are
or
you in
zip
the
up?
APC, Kulhavy?
I think I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought me outside of the conversation, so I'm inside. Can I like zip the body back up, Maitland?
No, we left
sorry.
Maitland's up in the
there.
tower. Maitland's in the
Zip that
tower.
body bag
Can I
still.
just-
Oh, you want to
yeah.
zip the body bag up?
Zip the body bag and like position myself so that she can't see that I'm missing an arm and make just fuck. It's stealth.
You know what? I'll do this, Kulhavy, because you're doing it. I'm going to give you a mobility check, right? I'll give you a mobility roll. But because you got
Penalty
like...
of-
Yeah, I'm going to give you a -2 penalty, unfortunately, just because
Thank
you've
you,
got one
-2.
arm and, yeah.
Oh,
One success. Very nice. Okay.
it. I
It's
will
not
take
it's
it.
not pretty. But yeah, you're just like flap, like roll up the body bag with one arm and like shove it behind your back and just lay back on it. And you're like, okay, it's good.
it's not pretty. Is also the first line of my dating profile.
Wow. Waiter, check please. All right. But zing.
So yeah, zip, throw myself to the side, and just kind of roll out of the way so that if she ducks her head in, maybe the front seat.
All right.
All right, then, yeah. Fuck, I'm going out.
Tap tap. You open the door, Ryder, to just a giant of a person, let alone a woman, just like boom, right there in front. And here, let me position you so that you are like right facing off against her, just right there, and you're right there.
And I'm standing here next to the door where I banged on
I wonder if I should just do this. Just go. Whoop. There we go. That's better.
She's big.
She is large and in charge, but that doesn't mean that she won't love you as much as anybody else. So,
So she's like Schwarzenegger or like...
oh no, dude. Schwarzenegger's only like 6'2". He's my height. She's like Wilt Chamberlain. Come on.
There you go. She's like a Shaquille O'Neal.
Fuck yeah.
In another game, she'd be a Goliath.
Yes. Well said. And she sort of like stares down inside. She just sort of like scoots her head down and looks inside the APC. She's like, which one of you is Ryder?
Looking right
You were able to corroborate the story of the soldier here, Masters? You found the bodies of Doctors Chawla and Liu?
That's correct.
How was it that you found them, and where?
I point over at the... We're part next to the hotel, right?
You are next to the hotel. You're like 1 block away.
Managed to confirm the bodies by proceeding over to the hotel over there, over on the... it was the 2nd floor, right?
Yes.
Like... And we're doing a bit of a sweep to find their location. The door was locked. Managed to unhatch the doorway, and they were already dead the moment we found them. It was a rather nasty sight.
She sighs. She sort of sits back, crosses her arm. When I say sits back, she just sort of like leans back away from the APC. And she says, now I'm going to ask you a very important question, Ryder. And I really would hope that you would tell me the truth.
Okay.
When you found the bodies, did you find anyone with them?
No.
Okay. Make a...
He didn't.
Oh, no.
find anybody with-
No. And then what I want you to do is make an observation roll. Okay, one success, but go ahead and roll your panic just in case.
Oh dear.
Never can tell. Could get a 9.
Panic.
Okay. Wow, not bad. You totally keep it together. Just complete stone face. And then she says one last thing. Again, no lies. When you found the bodies, did you find anything with them?
Right, I'm trying to remember. There was just the ring, right? Speaking out of game, there was just a ring and the laptop, right?
I will remind you what it is that you found within that room. 2 dead
Yes.
bodies.
Right.
Necks turned 180 degrees. Dr. Chala had a ring. Dr. Liu did not. There was not a laptop, but an Android repair kit or an Android diagnostic kit. Thank you,
kit.
Summers. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
As well as under the bed, a ceramic flute. Everything else was gone.
Oh fuck, the pressure on me.
Take a stress point, Ryder. Just in real life because you're sweating. You're sweating there, Scepter. You're like,
Shit, where's the invisible dice? I'm sorry. It's just fuck. Do I tell them?
No one say nothing. You be cool.
Oh crap.
Let Scepter stew. He's like a fine cook pot. Let's bring it to a boil.
Oh, shut up.
But don't take too much time. What do you say, Scepter? Or I should say, Ryder.
Well, everyone knows that one of the ring fingers was like cut, right? For sure, on one of the corpses,
That's correct.
that was a little strange. We left the android in the room, right? Or did we like take it?
Are you
Maitland
saying this
is-
out loud?
No, he's trying to remember.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
The
sorry.
repair kit?
Yeah.
I think you took it.
You definitely took it. Yeah, you definitely took the
Kulhavy
Android
took it.
repair kit.
And the ring. Kulhavy took the ring too.
Right. There was a ring and a toolkit.
What kind of toolkit?
Shit. What kind of toolkit?
Just say you don't remember.
Don't
You're
say
not lying.
nothing.
I know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while he figures out what to say.
Okay,
Shit.
let's see what happens.
it?
Maybe I think right now Scepter's going to the bathroom too.
What?
Never mind. Keep going. I'm just kidding.
God. Oh. Christ.
Thax is waiting.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Right. Fuck, what kind of toolkit was it? Fuck the. toolkit was it? Fuck.
It was an Android diagnostic kit. Out
Right,
of game.
right.
Yep. Mhm.
I'm sorry. Just
No, that's cool. You're doing great.
Right, it was a Android diagnostic.
She sort of tilts her head and says, an Android diagnostic kit, huh?
It was on. I was in the room, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
So, you leave out specifically the flute, correct?
Not that I know that it's important, so...
That's fine. It's important for the purposes of this conversation. Are you specifically and intentionally leaving anything out? Because I can never tell sometimes if you just forgot.
And there was a flute.
Oh, sorry, a what?
A flute.
Did you say a flute?
Strangely... Yeah.
So you're saying someone came in, took the ring off of Dr. Lou's finger, chopped the ring off of Dr. Lou's finger, left an Android diagnostic kit in the room, as well as the flute that they were playing while they fucking killed these two scientists? I just, this doesn't even register.
Maybe the scientists like music. Maybe it was theirs. I don't know their fucking hobbies.
Want to take a look upstairs? It's right there.
By all means.
Upstairs? What do you mean upstairs?
They're up in the hotel. Second floor.
I
we
told
just
you
said.
we left the bodies.
Like I said, it's a gruesome sight.
She taps on her ear 3 times. Yeah. Harpoon? Yeah, go up to the hotel. 2nd floor. I don't fucking care what you see. Just do it.
I think I took the flute too.
Taps her ear 3 times.
Yeah, you did take it. She didn't ask if we took it. She just asked
That's
what we
fair.
found.
No, that's
Yep,
fair.
she
That's
did
fair.
not. She says, where's this diagnostic kit?
I'll reach
It's in
in
the car.
and I'll reach in and grab it.
Cool. All right. She opens it up. And she's going to roll a Comtech roll on it. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Her Comtech sucks. Well, let's see how well she does. She's
And
got...
now she rolls all successes.
Comtech is a what kind? I think it's a wits ability. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. She has a wits of 2. And she doesn't have a Comtech, so it's just 2d6. So here we go. This will be fun. Boop!
Of course she fucking succeeds. Oh no, that's
she
two
did not.
different
She
added
got a
together.
1
Never mind.
and a 5. So she did not succeed.
Did she panic? Can NPCs panic?
NPCs cannot panic, unfortunately. Unless I make them panic. So yeah, Sax is like, shit, this piece of crap, fucking hyperdyne garbage. And tosses it across, and says, I can't make heads or tails of this shit, I guess. I don't know, I guess they were working on some Android bullshit. Whatever. Alright, well, I got a man going up to the hotel. Sit tight, and, we'll see if we can get you off one of these transports in the next, I don't know, half hour or so. Fuck. And she steps out of the APC, and, like, the whole APC just goes... and rights itself. She's like... garbage. And then, she turns back to you, and says... So, where's the rest of your men? Just, that's it? Weren't there?
Inside.
There were 5 of you.
Yeah, we lost one.
What do you mean you lost one?
There was an explosion in the fish thing. You can see it. The whole place is fucking trash.
She turns up north to the facility, and then she looks back to you. There was an explosion in the fucking fish freezing facility?
I don't know, man. The power was out. We put it back on. Maybe something went wrong. But one of the tanks cracked. Took him out.
Well, I got nothing to say about that. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, I'm heading back. If you maintain your perimeter here, I'll get you on the comms when we're ready to get out of here. Hold on one second.
That would be amazing.
Hold on. Taps her ears. What? The fuck are you talking about? And then she looks to the east. And those of you who are standing by the APC have the exact same line of sight that she does. And as you all look, you see streaking through the sky a rather enormous flying object. It's not a missile. You would be able to see that from here, but it is definitely, as you can see by the blinking lights on what you can assume to be the wings, some kind of craft. And it doesn't, just from its outline, seem to be a USCMC craft. This is most certainly some kind of fast-moving dropship. And it is hurtling over the jungle at a very low angle as to avoid the angle of your particle beam. And it looks like it's such a low angle that it's unlikely that it would probably even be able to pull up, that it's literally just heading directly for the landing bay, or the landing pad, I should say. It's at that point that you hear "fuck" from all the way at the top of the tower, like screaming out the smashed open window. And
I'm gonna scream back, "Shoot it!"
Okay. You don't even need to make a command roll, because hell yeah, absolutely. You hear just like "fuck yeah," and then there is just this where is it? Rocket launcher sound.
I am also leveling my rocket launcher at it as soon as I see it.
You don't need to, because as you watch, a enormous rocket streaks out of the window. I should make that a better sound. Let's try that again. There we go. That's the one I wanted. And the rocket travels through the air and hits the dropship. And you see it just go, and it starts to careen left and right. And it seems to like spin, like it's going in not a direct angle towards you, but it seems to like be spinning directly towards the landing pad. There is an immediate resulting like set of screams from the landing pad, from what you can only assume are dozens, if not hundreds, of people who are just absolutely shitting themselves with fear from what is most certainly going to be a crash landing of some kind. It slams into the plateau with an enormous explosion, and something tumbles out of it over the bluff, and then you hear this just enormous boom explosion in the jungle below. Out of the flaming wreckage, however, you do see and hear the sound of an engine as something comes out of the remaining wreckage. You can't see what it is because you've got this giant fucking wall in front of you, but you can only hear what Sax is saying, and she's saying, "Fuck! God damn it! Kill them all!" And that's where we're going to go to break.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. So,
Damn.
we'll be back in 6, 7 minutes. Let's make it a 7-minute break, and when we come back, more aliens. For all intents and purposes, who knows what the shit is going on? See you in 7, folks.
Jesus.
Ugh, God, the stress, it's affecting me already. Ugh. All right, let's go. So, lady and gentlemen, I would like you to begin tonight's wonderful proceeding. First of all, by listening to the sound effects that I completely forgot to play during my lovely little thing of the crash of this particular UPP lander. Here we go. And then the resulting thing that comes out of the bottom of the actual destroyed lander. You hear treads, and of course the panicking crowd, who start to scream as clearly the UPP now have fully broken through, so to speak, at least from this particular perspective. And with that said, I'll keep the panicking crowd to a minimum because it triggers me a little bit. And with that said, I'll give you guys a little bit of music, which I know Scepter loves.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Guys, have we taken LJ? It's gonna get us there faster. How fast could we get there on foot? Well, Kulhavy needs to be an LJ. You can fire LJ's guns. That's gonna be your job, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've also got a busted kneecap, so I gotta be in the gun too.
All right, so you guys will be on LJ's guns.
I can drive. It was my left leg because it was my whole left flank that was protecting. So in a pinch, I could use my right foot and drive the pedals.
Could you have piloting? Can you drive?
I don't have a lot. I got 1 and an agility of 4 because I'm stealthy.
Okay, I've got 0 and agility of 4, so you're good to go.
All right, so 5 dice is worth it. Okay.
Do you want to drive, and then when we get there, you hop in the gunner's seat and I hop out?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that sounds good. All right.
All right. With that said,
I'll man the forward gun until we get there, and then I'll hop out and you can have it.
I just rolled for Sax.
Yeah.
Who has an initiative of 3.
We're doing card or dice?
Card.
No
sorry,
bonus.
dice. Always dice. My fault.
Okay.
All right.
6 is.
Gotta reroll.
God damn it. Fucker. I was highlighted. My token was highlighted, god damn it.
Oh, hey. What do you know?
You got a 4.
Let me roll again, and then I'll make it what it was. Okay, so it's actually a 9.
Okay.
Actually, no. Being at the end is good, because that gives Kulhavy a chance to drive me there, and then I can get out.
Well, no. Remember, it's top down, right? It goes. Oh no, it goes one. It's the other way around. It's lower. The lower, the better. My fault. So many systems are rolling around in my head.
That gives us a chance to get LJ driven into the actual fray, and then I can jump out and shoot things. This actually works in my favor for once.
Right.
Okay. So Ryder, you got an 8. Sax got a 3. Kulhavy got a 6. Summers got a 4. Masters got a 9. Let me sort. Ascending. So Sax is first. Appropriate, of course. Sax just takes off like a shot. She's got a gait for, someone of her size and of her physicality that allows her probably to travel extremely fast. And not to mention, she's an artificial womb soldier, so her strength is just something to behold. She just takes off like a shot and probably covers the distance to the main gate, to the loading area. And now, that's the end of her turn. We're going to go with Summers. You're up.
I want to climb into one of the gun positions. Either through the APC or over the top and just put myself in. Either or.
Okay. Fair.
And that's all I do.
Okay.
I just get ready.
Super duper. Kulhavy, you're up.
Yeah. Slow action start engine, fast action drive.
Wait, we're not all in yet.
Oh.
Wait for me!
Can I overwatch the fast action until everyone's in?
Overwatch, you can take Overwatch as your fast action, absolutely. But then if you have no slow action, then you won't be able to fire. Right?
Well, no, he was saying
No, I'm
make
driving.
Oh,
he
driving.
He wants to hold the drive until everybody's in.
That's fine. I'll take
Is that
that.
a thing we yeah.
Yeah. Technically, that's
Then I'll
fine.
do that.
All right. Super duper. All right, Ryder, 'tis your turn.
We're all loading in the APC then? Alright.
Just seems like it.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'll get in.
All right. Everybody seems to jump in, except for, you know, our friend Sax, who has she doesn't even give a crap.
Decided to run.
She's just fucking gunning it.
Might as well be the Doom Slayer at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Did you give Carrie and her rocket launcher a turn?
Carrie went first, as they said. Like
Okay.
indie,
I mean,
like,
is she gonna
like,
keep going or
like
no?
Han Solo shot first. She can't really get a bead on them from her vantage point because
Okay,
remember that
gotcha.
she's up tall, but the wall is probably right at her
okay,
vision,
gotcha.
so she can't unless she like gets higher up. She's not going to be able to shoot over the wall
Okay.
at whatever's down
Gotcha.
below.
I didn't realize the wall was that high. Okay.
It's a very tall wall.
No, okay. Never mind then.
All right, super duper. Masters, it's your turn.
Into the APC I go.
Fantastic.
Great. I think with that, then I can drive everybody 2 squares. What's the actual range on our vehicle here?
It's really fast.
It is.
It's like
Let's take a look. Vehicles. It is a M577 armored personnel
it's
carrier.
150 kilometers an hour.
It does. It does go fucking fast. I think its speed is 3, so it can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is correct. So it can go 3 squares in a single turn.
Great.
He can go diagonally. He does not have to follow the road.
No, exactly. You'll go off-road that shit. I mean, it's a 577, so yeah.
Free action. Can I run her over, boss?
No, I think we need her.
And then
Later though.
if you want to move the whole tank, because I don't have permission for LJ right now.
Sure. Yeah, that's no
Do you
problem.
need a piloting check or no?
No, at this point in time, because driving is just normal, and you're not under any kind of stress at this point in time. Although, I'm going to remedy that by having all of you guys jump in and, well, you'll see when you get there.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm gonna sit in one of the gunner seats for the time being, whichever one Summers is not in.
all right, cool. I will grab all of you and move you to about there. Okay. You can see from your position, folks, that as I move everybody's vision and chat over, that as you drive out into the main loading area, obviously there is a tumult of people who are just milling about, running, trying to push their way onto the remaining transports because on fire and sort of semi-crushed is this massive juggernaut of a crocodile dropship. It's sort of half hanging over the edge of the bluff, as it has probably smashed into the side of it just on its way in, and it has released its cargo.
Oh, it's on the auxiliary. Okay.
It has released its cargo, that of an ox transport, which is this sort of vehicle here with the treads, and filing out of it in pure UPP military fashion are 5 helmeted UPP soldiers who have taken up positions around the transport and are locked and loaded and ready to go, and it's their turn as well to roll initiative. So let's go ahead and do that.
Haven't seen these guys since another
They
game.
got a 5.
Ah,
Holy shit. All
Oh,
right.
yes.
I'm gonna have Sax and the rest of her folks go on the same turn, just so we don't have too many people in the initiative order. Which is right meow. Okay. So as per her orders, Sax's troops who are over here, I'll just move everybody's sort of attention over here for a second. One of the Spec Ops guys jumps onto the hover tread and begins to pilot it. The other 2 run in the direction of the of the... Actually, yeah, the other two run in the direction of the UPB soldiers. Because they are not in short range, and they would be at a relatively significant penalty if they fired right now. So, this guy, however, in the hover tread is not at a significant penalty. He jumps in, and he activates the weaponry on the hover tread, which, from what I remember, is pretty significant. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Yeah, the hover tread has 3 different weapons. It has an M56 smart gun turret, a long-range particle cannon, and a dual EMP blaster. I think he's going to choose to use the smart gun turret.
Nice.
Which has a long range, so I think he can hit them. So here we go. 1 attack against one of these guys. It's at long range, so this is a -1 penalty.
Damn.
That is 0 successes.
Really?
Really?
Fucking womb soldier, what the fuck?
That is 0 successes. So you guys watch as, like, the smart gun turret swivels into place, and then you hear the of the smart gun turret, and the UPB soldiers just sort of scatter as you see the bullets just all over the tarmac. So that is their turn. Sax sort of runs around your APC over here. She runs around and she tries to flank these guys. So she runs 1, 2 positions over here. Is she in range? She's at long range, that's for sure. Fuck it, she's gonna take a shot. It will be with the penalty. She's got... What does she got? Oh, she's got a pulse rifle. Someone want to tell me what a pulse rifle's? Actually, you know what? No, I've got a thing. One of these guys has a pulse rifle. I know these guys have pulse rifles. So let me just copy and paste real quick this pulse rifle because I didn't put Sax's pulse rifle in here, but that's okay. There we go. I got it. It's a 1-2 long range combat. All right. A second to pop that in there. Okay. Come on, Sax. There we go. 1-2 ranged combat. One. Come on. My computer loves to stall in the worst possible situations. There we go. Ranged combat. 1-2. And it's with a penalty of -1. Here we go. Okay. Why did that not have any successes on it? There's nothing on it. What the hell? Oh, because I didn't put in a ranged combat roll. My fault. Hold on 1 second. She has ranged combat of 2. Okay. Let me give all of her statistics. That's the reason why nothing fucking rolled. Strength 7, agility 5, wits 2, empathy 1. Okay. Strength 7, agility 5, wits 2, empathy 1. Let's try that again. This time with feeling. -1 attack. There we go.
There you go. Nicely done.
All right, so she got 2 successes. That's 3 damage. All right.
Of armor piercing. Very
Of
nice.
armor piercing. That's correct. So these guys have to roll their armor. She'll wait for this one, the closest one to her. So he's going to roll his armor. All right, here we go. So he has a -3. All right, so he got 2 successes on his armor check, so that actually negates 2 out of the 3 damage, and he only takes 1. All right. That is Sax's turn. Summers is now yours.
Okay, I think I'm probably up in the... Is the big turret on a LJ the pulse cannon turret? The phase plasma pulse cannon?
The phase well, I think so, yeah, because the other one is a Gatling gun, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd probably up in that one so that whoever was driving could, scooch into the other one.
Yeah.
I'd say that we're at long range or extreme range.
Right now you're at extreme range, yeah.
Okay.
One more and you'd be in long.
All right, cool. So I am going to use the phased plasma pulse cannon turret, which has a range of extreme.
Cool.
And I am assuming that this is also a heavy weapons.
Yes, it
heavy
is.
weapon.
Yes, it is. Plasma, absolutely.
All right. I would like to aim with it and then fire the plasma cannon at the closest UPP soldier.
All right. Super. That's the same one that Sax shot at.
Okay. Aiming, so
Plus
cancel
2.
out.
It cancels out the extreme. Yep.
And I have to take another -2 because
Let me
I am missing an eye.
That is, yes, unfortunate, but that very true. Sure. Ranged fire at extreme range is -3 actually, not -2.
Uh-huh.
So you're -3 plus 2 for the aim. So that's a -1, -2 for your eye, so you're back to -3 again. Could be worse.
Yeah. It could be worse. Where can I roll this?
Oh, that's right. You don't have access to the token. I'm gonna give you guys all access to this, because
But don't you need to use your own mods?
you do. But let me just have
Actually,
this.
yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'll roll my range attack
That's fine.
+1 -3 because it's a +1 weapon.
Yep.
And then we'll count the successes from there.
Perfect. Let's go.
Okay.
Eventually, we'll need fan art of all of us pouring out of LJ, but the hot pink everywhere on the APC.
Oh no! 0 successes. Now you can
And
push
I-
that.
Oh.
I will push it.
All right.
Have all those times when you always rolled 0 on the armor for the enemies?
Yeah, that was a nice time.
It's 2 successes.
2 successes. So
All
that
right.
should be 7 points of damage.
That is correct. 7 points of damage. Is that armor piercing?
That is armor piercing.
Oh, good gravy.
Nice.
I think you might vaporize this guy. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Armor check. One success. So you've done 6 damage to him?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Vaporized.
That's nasty.
Welcome to the
Ugh.
jungle.
One down. Just
Hey,
like
that's
Which one did? Which? Oh, that guy was like. Which
Oh,
one
yeah.
she favorite?
One kill over the spec up so far.
one down. That's correct. All right. Thank you, Summers. Anything else?
That is it.
All right. Here we go. Soldiers time. Soldier boys. Okay. These soldiers fan out. They go 1 over here. This guy goes 1 over here. This guy goes 1 over here. This guy goes 1 over here. There are only 4 left. This one will shoot at the closest Black Ops soldier to him. With an AK-47. We know him, we love him. Gotta love it. All right, and this is at short range, so there's no penalties. It's full auto, too. 1 success, 2 damage. Let's have these guys roll their armor. It's not armor piercing, no armor. This guy is hurt. He gets shot. And he's like, ugh. This guy as well will shoot at him. That is not at short range, that's medium range, so he'll have a -1 penalty. That's 3 successes for a total of 4 damage. He's gonna have to make his armor roll again. 2 of those negated. He's down to 2 health. This third one. Let's see something here. Let me double checking about something. One talent that he may have. Looks like it's just that one. No, that's fine. Yeah, he will fire on this one over here. The same one. Everybody's firing at the same guy. That's still medium range, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that one is still -1 penalty. 1 success, 2 damage. He rolls his armor again. One success takes off one of
there
those
you
2
go.
damage, so he is down to 1 health.
Yikes.
That is.
That's squishy.
They are. Hey, maybe they've learned something since last time you guys just rolled over them. Kulhavy, it is your turn.
Oh no, I'm saying the Black Ops guys are squishy.
They
Speaking
can
of
be if they
rolling
roll
over
their
them.
armor. Crap.
Speaking of rolling over them, what is the philosophy the team has about either pushing the truck over the cliff or just running over these guys?
Well, just run over these guys. I can blow
Yep.
up the truck.
Great. LJ straight line, piloting check, accelerate. How many can I hit? If I
make
just
up-
use my full movement to like gun it and then like break.
If you're gonna
Break
ram it
with
into
it.
someone, it's gonna do the damage that it would normally do based on, I think, its hull.
I
Yeah.
looked this up
Super.
last time.
Yeah, because I remember,
Let me
because you're
see
like,
if I can
I want to
find
ram pound
it.
somebody. It does a lot of damage, but it's going to require you to make a pretty decent piloting roll.
Okay, I can make one of those.
Yeah.
Also, you gotta realize some of us are in your vehicle, right?
Yes. And I'm just gonna shout out, everybody hold on for a second here. And then what is my minus penalty for one eye?
1 eye and broken leg.
Well, I mean the good foot's on the pedal.
That's true.
So the
I'll say
eye
it.
on the left side.
I'll say it's a -2 to your piloting. It should be a -2 to
Okay.
your mobility, but it's all agility-based skills because of your eye.
Yeah, copy that.
1
That is a
success.
success.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you go 3 squares in any direction from where the APC currently is. You can move that token because you have control over it.
Yep, I think I can only move me and the thing though. So just
That's
so
true.
everybody
That's true.
knows.
Everyone else is gonna move with you. Boom. So y'all can
Squish.
follow.
Sorry, I was looking for the ramming damage where I found it last time. I'm trying to remember where it
Ramming
is.
speed. It's probably under vehicles.
That's where I was looking. Boop, I'm here.
Tell me what you
and
find
then-
there, Sarah. I'm actually kind of interested.
I'm still. Sorry, I had to move my token. Looking. Where the fuck is it?
I'll find it. That's cool. Vehicles in combat. Here we
Ramming
go.
enemies. There we
Yeah.
go.
Simply to ram
The
your
base-
enemy. Close combat
The
attack.
base damage rating of the attack equals your vehicle's hull rating divided by 5, rounded up.
All right. So, what is the hull rating of this particular armored personnel carrier? It is a
The hull.
the hull rating of a M577. If we take a look at our wonderful table of vehicles here, is an 8. So divided by 5. Oof. Rounded up or rounded down? Rounded up, right?
Rounded up, I think. Let me see.
Yep,
Did you say
rounded up.
Rounded up, so 2.
Okay, so there we go. That'll be 2 damage. So you. It doesn't say if it's. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to roll close combat as well?
You didn't have to because you rolled a piloting, which is actually the ramming vehicle.
Yeah, you roll for piloting instead of close
Garbage.
combat.
Right, so you do 2 damage to this guy as you just rumble right down onto the landing pad and wham! And you hear a wet slap as this guy hits the front of the vehicle and tumbles over it. I would say that you have knocked him prone. He's not dead, and you've done 2 damage to him. Period. End of story.
I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, smart to bookmark that.
Every time I need to look something up, I'm bookmarking it now so that I can find them faster. in the
Great
future.
idea. Great idea.
What's the bookmarking tab for Google Chrome?
Oh, I'm not in Chrome. I am in Adobe PDF.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's my turn then, because that's
Roger Dodger.
my action.
Let's move on. Ryder, you're inside the APC, and you just heard whoosh.
Kaboom, kaboom.
Bastard's still alive?
You don't know. Hit
I'm
something.
gonna say,
Yeah.
if he lets me
right.
play with velocity and physics, we may have been able to add more damage.
Yeah, I think
That was
that's
dramatically
good.
tense. It's alright, I'll just pick up Merciless and back over him.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Right.
after the beating we took, you think I'm not considering taking Merciless
I
for
got.
my next
Hey,
talent?
we got a badass over here. Go ahead. Let's go.
I'm thinking about it.
I think now's a good time for me to exit.
Okay. So you're gonna exit from a moving vehicle. Love it. Make a mobility roll.
Oh, man.
Get to the guns, please.
Wait, what?
There's two different types of guns on the ship,
Yeah,
and only one's
Summers is.
operated right now.
No, I'm sitting at the other one, but I'm about to
Oh.
leave it, so you can shove me out of the seat if you wanted to.
Ryder, you said you're gonna leave the APC.
I thought I was gonna go to town with my sniper, but
I mean,
no.
do what you want because a pirate is free.
You could open the you could open the door and just shoot out the door.
I could do that, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you a bit of a penalty to that because although you are a sniper, you're used to like staying still, right? And using, timing for it. So I'll give you a bit of a penalty for it though. If you want to take a shot from a moving vehicle.
Listen, because I'm already using an action to open the door, I can't like.
No. Action to open the door is not an action. I'll call that a fast action if anything.
Do I stop?
It is a fast action.
Oh, to open a door?
Yeah, I just saw that in the rules when I was looking for
Holy
something
shit,
else.
Who knew? There we go.
They think
All right.
of everything.
I know.
They do.
The playtesting for this must have been insane.
I can't imagine. So, Ryder, you throw open the door, the wind whipping you in the face.
Shooting that bastard.
All right. Which bastard? Do you
Okay.
want to ping the bastard that you're referring to? That one?
Yeah.
The one closest to you?
Yeah.
Super duper. All right, so that was with a, let's see, so that is, that's medium range because you're not within one square. So that is -1 plus another -1 because you're in a moving vehicle. So -2 total.
Can't aim. Right. Okay.
Can't aim because you used fast action to open the door.
Yeah, and you can open an unlocked door or hatch with a fast action.
Love it. All right. Looks like we've got some successes here. One success, actually. Total of 2 damage, armor piercing. Here we go.
Fuck, that was my worst roll.
I know. Who knew? All right. Let's see if this guy can hack it. There we go. 1 success. So one of those 2 damage is negated. He takes a grazing shot from your rifle. And you'll just watch it's like he spins a little bit and then like his head swivels in your direction. Masters, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to hop out of the seat and lean out of the door. And just in case there are more people inside their APC, I'm going to shoot at it with Betsy.
Love it. Do it.
So I'm going to fast action aim, slow action shoot. So it's +2 for aim. It's another +2 because I'm shooting at something big. So it's a total +4. And am I considered at short range?
You're at medium range.
Medium range, so -1. So a total of +3.
So -1 as well because you're also firing from a moving vehicle.
All right, so just a total of +2.
There you
I'll
go.
take it. All right, Betsy, attack, +3. Boom, motherfucker!
Lots of damage there. Kaboom!
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I want to take any stunts, but I want to look at the range combat stunts really quickly.
Sure.
Yeah, no stunts on that. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 damage
Woof.
to that, and it is armor piercing.
All right.
How much
So
damage? 8?
8.
8 damage, armor is halved.
I think that's most of the... Oh no, it's APC's fault.
It's an APC, but
Okay.
still.
Yeah, that's a big deal. 8 damage. Let's see how much armor it has. Oh, wow. Okay, and that's armor piercing, right? So you said. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right. 1
Nice.
success. So that does 7 damage to this thing as the rocket streaks. You just hear wha-boom, and an enormous fireball appears on the side of the ox transport, and it sort of like screeches to a halt, almost like tips over, like back and forth, but it's still.
But that's vehicle combat? Did I, like, do the vehicle damage thing to that? Did I take out enough HP, or does it have to go to 0 for that?
That's a great question. I think in order to make it wrecked, which is what I believe that needs to happen, that it has to do, and I think you may have had to, because I think that we did this the last time, is that if you do over half damage in one shot to a vehicle.
I just looked. It says hull is how much damage the vehicle can take before becoming wrecked.
Correct, but
when a vehicle has suffered damage equal to or in excess of its hull rating, it's wrecked. So it's not wrecked.
Correct, but you do, I believe, and again, I'll check the rules later, that if you do more than half, it does potentially do component damage.
Nope, component damage is when wrecked, I think. Oh, if they take damage equal to or higher than half their hull rating in a single hit, they suffer component damage.
Hallelujah! I know my fucking
rules. So roll
rules.
a d6. Nice.
And Masters knows rocket launchers.
Yes, it does.
That's a 1, lady. Component damage.
Right, so I was making component damage 1, driver hit.
Oh no!
The driver is hit and suffers damage equal to the damage inflicted on the vehicle.
Oh god!
So the driver is fucking dead.
Well, let's make him do an armor roll because he's got armor. So hold the phone. Hold the phone.
That's 7 armor-piercing damage.
The question is, did the rocket go through the window, or did it bake him in the oven
he takes
that is
6.
the cockpit?
Yeah, he's toast. He's toast.
Yeah, baby!
So because of that, yeah, the thing skids to a stop.
Masters flips at the bird and ducks back inside the APC.
Fucking amazing.
End
All
of
right.
turn.
All right. Oh, I
Betsy.
missed Sax.
She
There we
gives
go.
Betsy a little pat and just says, "Good girl."
All right. You will have to reload Betsy if you want to use her again.
I know.
All right. Sax is impressed. Sax, like, from behind, she sees you guys go barreling past her, run over a guy who flips over the chassis and, like, lands on his ass, and then, like, pa-pow, whoosh, boom! And she's like, all right.
We can get recruited for Black Ops. Yeah.
That's probably the best compliment we're ever gonna get.
She will take aim at this poor son of a bitch who's prone on the ground with her pulse rifle. Give me 1 second just to fix her schmiert. There we go. All right, she will fire, and she is, what kind of range is she in? She's going to move up. She's going to move up to short range, and then she'll fire at him with no penalty. Hell yeah. Here we go. All right. There we go. I got my ABI working again with the sounds. All right, so that is 2 damage. Armor piercing.
Okay.
Boom, boom, modifier. Boom. No armor. And he is wasted. Boom, he's gone. She shoots him right through the brain. And he falls to the ground. He didn't even have time to get up. That is her turn. Summers, it is yours.
All right. So, is that vehicle still up? And
When you say
does it
that
have-
vehicle, are you referring to the UPP Ox?
yes, I do.
I mean, it's got a giant fucking hole in the side of it, and the driver is dead, so it's not moving.
And it doesn't look like anyone's coming out. Okay.
Not that you're aware of
hey.
at this point.
Nuke it from
Take it
mid-range.
out!
Nuke it from mid-range just to be sure. I'm going to
Yeah.
fire again with the plasma cannon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
So, okay. So -1 because of mid-range, +2 because of aiming, so that's +1, plus another 2 because heavy weapons, so +3.
-1 because of
also-
your eye.
-2 because of my eye. So,
So you only got
plus
1. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
One.
yeah, you only get the size bonus if you're aiming with an individual weapon, I think, not with a ship weapon.
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense.
So -1 then.
So -1, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take it out!
Push.
Oh!
That is-
Yeah, do it.
You want to push?
I'm pushing.
Push it
All right.
real good.
As the body tumbles over, it throws off its
Yeah!
Don't
Nice.
panic. It's not going to not stop it, but it may make happen something to you. No, it does nothing to you. So, boom, there we go.
That's damage of 6. Beautiful.
Okay, that is armor piercing too. So here we go.
Yup.
Didn't say the magic word.
It's actually damage of 7, technically.
Yeah.
Nice!
Yeah, it
Putting it
is
all in.
absolutely annihilated. Just a plasma blast, a purple blast from your cannon, like just straight through it, and it just turns into a flaming wreck. Whatever was inside, it ain't around anymore.
It ain't coming out.
Nope.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep. That's it for my turn.
Absolutely.
Okay. The soldiers of the UPP. All right.
Now determining a new threat, retrain their guns.
Each of them move one zone. This one here will fire upon the APC formerly known as LJ, with a lot more letters after it.
Lena is LJ.
Still known as LJ. Fair enough. Okay.
The letter mobile.
Yeah. He'll throw a grenade. He'll throw a grenade right at your side. Since the door is open, he'll throw it right inside.
Oh shit! Wait, that's some serious aim.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a
This
minus
is-
2 or minus 4 penalty. to aim.
So he moved, so he can't take his fast action. So he's gonna moving inside. I'm gonna give him a -2. -2. He is at short range. All right, and he has no. Okay, interesting. Cool. -2. Let's see. Here we go. That's one success.
The blast damage 9 though.
That's correct.
That doesn't
Blast
mean we all
damage.
take 9. That means you roll 96.
I roll 96. That's correct. And whatever comes from that blast, you guys take, and then the armor bonus kicks in. Oh boy! So you guys, there's like a big flash. This will also be 96 damage to LJ as well.
Yeah.
So here we go. I'll just roll. Where can I roll 96?
Can you roll 9 base dice off of something?
Yeah, I can. Hold on. Let me just do this. Here we go. Ready, guys? Oh, I attempted to roll. Sorry, my fault. There we go. 96. What?
It's a dud! It's a dud!
Just wanna tell the
Unbelievable.
story.
Unbelievable,
It just
folks.
comes in.
Look at that.
We're all
Look
we're all
at that.
staring at it. We're all staring at it like, oh fuck up. Wait, what?
Unbelievable. He's
And
like,
then Masters just knocks it back out the door with her foot.
and like in Russian, like the subtitle, he's like, "Что? Что здесь?" And like, you know, like underneath, it's like, "What? What the fuck?" Okay, so
I
that
don't think
was
we've
that
ever
guy.
had a dud grenade before. That's amazing.
Wow.
Who knew?
Oh, that's incredible.
Unbelievable. Okay, so this UPP soldier will fire on you guys with his pulse rifle. Let's see, who's the closest? It probably would be. It'd be Ryder, right? He's sticking out of the. It's either Ryder or it's Masters.
Masters ducked back inside.
So it's Ryder. All right, I'm gonna shoot.
Sorry,
these two.
Ryder, but I did say that I did that.
I'm gonna shoot both of them at Ryder. Here we go. This is at medium range, aiming and firing. So that's a
Does he
plus
have
one.
cover from being inside?
No. He's
Okay.
no more so than anyone else has cover. Like he didn't specifically
Okay,
take
fair.
cover for it. So no.
Okay.
Okay. So
I mean, they had the action to do it, so.
exactly.
That's fair.
All right. So that's a plus one. No, plus 2. Yeah. All right. First shot. Amazing. Beta. Sorry. I shouldn't have fucking said that. That was really wrong of me. I'm an asshole. And then the third guy will fucking shoot at, yeah. This is from long range, so bonus, so it's only a +1 bonus. There we go.
Oh.
All right, so that is 3 damage to you, sir. Non-armor piercing. Go ahead and roll your armor. All right, so that is 2 damage. So you take a stress point and 2 damage, please. Ugh. How much health you got? 1. Oh, damn.
Shit.
So
Hey,
Ryder's like,
you guys-
bam.
Hey, every one of you guys took the tough feat. I just stuck with everything else.
Oh, damn.
Ah.
Oh, damn. Okay. So
I almost
yeah,
feel like Marines should come base with the tough feet, but
it depends. I've known some really tough Marines, and then
I
I've
mean,
known some other.
we have to
Marines.
remember, in the movie, there are literally Marines who have never actually been in the field.
That's true.
true. That's
That's
true.
true.
That's legit. That's fair.
Gorman definitely did not have the tough feet.
Yep.
No, he did not.
All right. All right. So that's it. Kulhavy, it's now your turn.
Great. You know what's awesome? I get to move 3 squares, and they're all in a line. 3
Yes, they
squares
are.
directly ahead
Yes,
of
they
me.
are.
I would like to
Yeah.
do the same.
You will have to
thing
make
as before, but
piloting-
multiply the damage.
You'll have to
That's
make
fine.
piloting checks for each one.
Oh my
Great.
fuck.
-2.
And then I suggest you slam on the brakes at the end so you don't go off the cliff.
Okay.
Yep. Is that possible, Matt?
You'll make another piloting check.
Great. So 4 piloting checks.
So you missed the second one. Missed the third
Great.
one.
Fudge.
Please don't
the
miss
one
the
eye
4th
problem.
one.
Wait,
No.
is there a 4th one?
Yeah,
To not go off the edge.
Oh, to hit the brakes. Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Oh, thank
okay.
God.
This is great. I love this. This is perfect.
Permission to say that the first one went under and the axle's off now.
First one, bank. Second one, missed. Third one, screech, screech, screech. Everyone's jumping out of the way. And then fourth one, screech, stop.
I would like to.
Note that the
Sorry.
Gatling gun is faced towards the outward here. I'll move it that way, right?
move
The
out
Gatling
there,
gun
yeah.
is faced outward towards the beach. The only thing that can fire at this point in time is actually Summers's plasma cannon turret atop.
And me.
And you. That's right.
Oh, we should all move with Eljek. There
Yeah.
we go.
That would be helpful.
Great. I think that unless you'd allow me to have that successful piloting to sort of spin it so that the open door is facing everybody and they can just blast away,
I would say no.
I'll get out. I'll get out.
I'll
It's
call
fine.
it there.
I love this though. This is great. All right.
This is how we die.
This is how you die.
I finally found a logo for us and everything.
This is how we die.
No, first. Never mind. I'll show you later.
Oh, okay. All right, super duper. All right, so you do hit one of the 3 for
2
what was it?
damage, we determined.
How much was it?
2.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
2.
2.
Super duper. All right. Yeah, he's hurt. He's down. He's down. He's not dead, but he's definitely down. Hit him, and he goes flying. Boom, on his butt. All right, Ryder, 'tis your turn. You're shot. You're hurt. It hurts. It's bad. You're bleeding.
No pain, no gain.
What you doing?
Aiming and shooting.
All right. You sort of
like
like
close-
run over to the other side.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to open the other door.
I swear to.
You gotta open the other door, man, because the thing has 2 doors.
Sorry, bro. But thanks for opening it for me. I mean, I still have to exit, so I think
do.
that's still a
You do.
movement. So
That's correct.
Fine, I guess I'll open the damn door, yeah.
All right, you throw the door open, and now you're not moving, so you don't have the movement
Yeah.
penalty.
Still gotta shoot the closest guy, so.
You do, and you're short range.
So, -1.
Let's see. No, short range has no penalty, so you're
Yep.
good to go.
yeah.
God damn.
One damage.
Still a hit.
Ah.
Still a hit, and it's armor piercing. It's 2 damage technically.
That is correct.
Yeah, but like, I feel like I could be doing so much more.
All right, armor.
Hey, it's been a long day.
That's a lot of dice too. Jesus. All right, so here we go. No armor, so he takes all two, I should say, of the damage.
And then I'm gonna like, do I still got movement?
No. Yes. Yes, you can move one within your zone. But you can't move to another zone.
I'm gonna get out of the open and like I'm still inside the vehicle, so I kind of like try to take cover and. Like,
so taking cover, I believe, is a fast action, actually. Check for me, Sarah, would you?
Looking right now.
Well, it's like I don't want to be in their line of sight as.
Seek cover is a fast action, yes, but you can still like get into the APC, so you're not standing in the doorway.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like you want to have cover, but they won't have line of sight on you.
Yeah. I want to do that
without moving first.
All right. All right. So we are past Ryder's turn. We are now to Masters.
All right, I'm gonna hop on out.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna look over at the blackguards and be like, if you can't hit shit, get these civs to safety. And then I'm gonna fire on him with my NGS-23, the guy closest to me.
Solid.
So that's no negatives because he's in short range. What? I'm pushing that roll.
Push
Fuck
it.
that noise. Push it real good. I just like I looked down and I was like, asshole gun, kill the asshole. And shoot again. What the?
There we go. As Patrick says, the dice tell a story.
The dice tell the story, and I'm just like,
I don't fucking believe.
There we go.
I just
Look
sling
at that.
it back over
0
my back
successes.
and put my.
Second one,
I just,
0
like,
successes.
I sling it back, like I kind of sling it back, but I just like I kind of like let it fall to the front of me and just put up my fists, like, come on, motherfucker, bring it.
Okay.
And it's the end of my turn.
All right.
I'm sure they're all just gonna shoot at me, but that's okay.
I mean, why not?
That's probably what's gonna happen.
All right, it is Sax's turn. The giantess. Sax watches. She's like, where did everybody go? Well, I guess all over on the other side of the fucking. All right, whatever. That's cool. No, she doesn't do that. What does she do? Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and move here, just to the, like, within medium range of the guy who you guys ran over successfully, and she will fire with her pulse rifle at that guy at a -1 modification. She'll hit twice, doing 3 damage. Armor piercing.
Nice.
And of that 3, 2 will go through, and it will kill him. She's mopping up.
Maybe like her a little more. I mean, we did run over him with the car first.
You did. For rare. Okay. So that is her turn. Summers, it is now yours.
Got a question. Do the other black soldiers get?
Oh, that's right. They forgot. I forgot them. Yeah, they didn't get to go yet. So let's go ahead. They go 1, 2. This guy moves in, and this guy will move down. 1, 2. So yeah, they're just gonna fire. This guy will fire his. They're just gonna attack the 2 remainings. I mean, it is what it is. So here we go. They have pulse rifles too. That one will miss. And number 2 with a pulse rifle. He will hit twice, doing 3 damage. And all 3 of them will go in.
Nice.
It won't kill him, but he's pretty darn close. You see him staggering. He's like, oh, God! He's like screaming on the tarmac. The 3rd guy looks like he
was on a smart gun last time.
Yeah, he was on the smart gun, so he'll fire it again.
Nice.
He's got a 3 bonus to that. All right, here we go.
He can full auto it if he wants to try and hit both of them.
Misses. with the smart gun turn.
Oh!
All right. That's their turn.
So it's me.
It's now Summer's turn. Sorry, my fault.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, go.
So I'm going to just spin around and then look down at the poor dude who's in short range of me.
Okay.
Blast his ass into oblivion.
I'm going to blast his ass into oblivion.
Okay.
Yeah!
I believe this is a straight roll because I can't actually aim a vehicle weapon, I think. Unless I...
That's correct.
Can I?
That's correct.
Yeah. So, my talent and my gouged eye penalty cancel out.
Roger that.
Oh! Nice!
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
He's vaporized. He's fucking vaporized.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's very likely.
Aliens have a cleave.
It does 6 damage, so that's 9 damage right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's
And it's
well,
armor piercing.
If it's armor piercing, then it's likely if you shot it at this one guy right next to the APC.
Yeah.
9 damage. Yeah, I'm almost positive that even if it's halved, that still does a maximum. Even if he did all 3, that's 6 damage minimum. That's enough.
straight
Yeah.
kills him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toast.
He's dead, Jim. Like for real.
I love the photo of Sax. Also looks completely sinister and slightly creepy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hold on, let me blow
I
that
just
one up a
noticed
little
that.
bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's
I
here to
don't
fuck
like
shit
her.
up.
That's sex. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
One
All right.
guy left. And I'm just standing outside the APC like, come at me, bruh.
One completely surrounded guy
Yeah.
Okay.
next to a flaming truck.
It is the UPP soldier's turn. I would like all of you to make observations.
Great.
Oh boy.
I see things.
Ow! I'm missing an eye.
Kulhavy had got a 2 on his observation. Let me just roll through these. Give me 1
Masters
second.
doesn't see shit because she's just staring down this one dude who's left.
Kulhavy 2
I can
observation.
give-
Ryder
actually,
1
can I-
observation. Summers 2 observation. Okay.
Can I stunt and give Masters the 6?
Sure.
Great.
Okay, thanks, dude.
What am I going to use it for right now?
So all 4 of you get successes on your observation. So all 4 of you are able to see rocketing out of the sky, almost. You hear it certainly before you see it. A very strange thing. And if you were Sax, and if the camera was focused on you, Sax would like be looking up at it as well, and Sax would just like lean back and smile and shake her head, yeah, because she sees something that she likes, and that is coming in from orbit. What she sees is, at first it looks kind of like a shooting star, but then you realize that it's coming straight down. And the thing rockets through the atmosphere.
It's got a sound effect.
Y'all
Oh,
about
that's
to
not
get
good.
nuked?
The thing comes out. Let me just roll
Is he
this
about to
sound
TP
down.
chaos with a nuke?
And let me just bring this down, and let me roll through that sound again as this thing drops through the air. And
that or a gun
lands.
trap?
I think I probably should have had that a little louder, but I couldn't do it. This thing lands on the final UPP soldier. It is
time?
enormous. It is metallic. It looks kind of like a strangely shaped egg, but it has sort of angular compartments that are all arrayed around it. The UPP soldier is just pulped by this thing. Way too late. He is absolutely demolished. So there's really nothing left of him. But the thing makes a crater as it lands. The 3 actual the 3 Blackguard troops are going to need to make a stamina roll or get knocked off their feet just from the ensuing shockwave that this thing has. And you guys feel it like rumble through the ground into LJ as this thing just has made an enormous impact into the ground. Let's make them make their say.
I'm on the ground. Do I need to make one since I'm not an LJ?
I would say the answer is yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make your stamina roll. And I'll do so as well for the Blackguard.
There we go.
Okay, you're good for... Yeah, you retain your footing.
I am taking... I'm taking a +1 to a later related roll, and I'm going to impress Sax, even though I don't like her.
Okay. The Blackguard as well stay on their feet, although they are rocked by what enormous tectonic force comes out. And let me see what I can do here. Give me a second. I need to do a little bit of management of y'all because things have changed slightly from what I remember. Let me just copy and paste things.
Oh dear.
I don't like that. Don't do that.
All right, so you all are here now. Let me move you guys way over the fuck here. She is over here.
Are we going into a close-up map? Are we going into a
Oh,
close-up?
we are definitely
Either
going
that
into
or
a
we
close-up
just got
map.
knocked off the cliff and we're about to a very different map.
I'm just putting you in relative to position to where I see you guys before. All right, and then I have to pick LJ, of course, and bring LJ over here. LJ is like right about, let's move LJ back a bit, and LJ goes right there. Okay, cool. And then, of course, there's Sax, and let's bring in the personal dudes. Oh, they're way up there. Okay, cool, got it. Let me grab one of these guys. How many of there's still? There's still 3 of them left, right? Okay, so
3 Blackguards left.
One,
Yeah,
two,
they actually
three.
didn't
Think
die.
decent health.
Hell yes, absolutely there.
One guy.
Oh no! When the dice work in our favor, we are fucking wrecking ball. It's just a question of when that happens.
Absolutely. All right, so here we go. I'm going to move you guys now to a new map. As what has just come down from the sky, you guys hear the whirring of gears and a strange sort of low humming noise. And you do see on the outside of this protective metallic shell of this thing that has come down, the, let's just call it what it is. It is an insignia. It is not that of the USCMC, but it kind of looks like it. The USCMC insignia is that of a stylized sort of eagle dropping out of the sky like a rocket. This one is like a black bird with like a red eye on the side of it. And yeah, right now, the crowd doesn't seem to be in any way, shape, or form any more relieved by the entrance of this thing, especially as when this thing comes into view and the side panels begin to pop off of it, you hear this sort of sound of as something emerges from it. I'm going to drag you now to the map. Again, another masterpiece by our friend Jesper Nielsen Syria.
Nice map. I just came back in time for.
Yep, you didn't miss anything.
I figured that was a good time to pee before shit got weird.
It's opening up into a thing.
It's opening up.
It's a full-on Dragon Ball pod.
It is 100%.
And it was the USCMC logo, but like a bird with its eye on fire.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, the Black Ops thing. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
She smiled because it's not good.
She smiled because it's something. What emerges is something I'm going to bring from the GM layer to the token layer, and I'll then give you guys the full beautiful version of it. It's that.
Yeah. And Masters is a new Christmas list.
Yeah.
What in the goddamn hell is that?
It looks.
gonna look
That's
up
probably
news.
what you say.
Now that's a prom dress.
It sort of steps out of the vehicle that it came in, this sort of a drop pod like thing, and it just sort of walks.
Anything that comes with its own sound effect has been prepared for our demise.
And from
If we can't-
inside this thing, you hear a sort of robotic voice saying, "Termination! Begin!" It sounds like a robotic but very angry sounding human voice. And it raises its arms, like these enormous metallic arms, one of which has a Gatling gun, and the other has this just ridiculous sized cannon attached to it. And it begins to fire at the remaining sort of wreckage of the UPP dropship. It just continues its like ridiculous assault. It here, let me give you a little love. Here we go. Ready?
Well, I guess we're not flying that out of here.
And after about 10 seconds, the gun shuts down, and it sort of like moves its eyes across the area and like spots you. It just sort of scans, and it says, "Termination! Commencing!" And it levels its gun at LJ.
What?
What is right?
What the fuck?
Lady. Alright. Select my token. Roll initiative. Listen, if this keeps up, Kulhavy's gonna be as beleaguered as Mac very quickly. Sixes again. But token bullshit.
Yep, do your
For
token
fuck's
bullshit.
sakes.
Every time. Like, it looks like it's selected.
I know.
Zero?
It
You
happens.
guys
I don't know.
zero.
You rolled a
I don't know
card
how I
back
rolled a
then.
zero.
That's impressive. How did you roll?
Oh,
a
I
zero?
rolled a card. God damn it.
Well, the good news there is there are no more soldiers, so.
Oh
Motherfucker!
my god.
That's a 12. What the shit?
That is not good. That is a problem. That is a very big problem. That is a bullet hole sized problem. That is no.
That's be bad. Be bad.
Well,
I
the
hate-
good news is, if
I
I
mean-
can go before, we may be able to pull out of the way.
Someone on our team can swap initiatives with me if they want to.
Summer's got a 7.
But like someone who's already inside the APC, if they want to swap initiatives with me so that I can get inside.
Yeah,
That-
I don't have that yet.
Sax, we're going to keep Sax and all of her troop at the same number, which is 3. So we have
Kulhavy, you
Kulhavy,
didn't-
Summers. Oh, what do I have Summers?
Oh,
at
you're just
4?
not on the list.
Summers at 4.
No, when you roll initiative, I think anybody can swap.
Really?
Let me check.
Check on
really
that.
quick.
I'm not quite sure if that's true. All right, here we go. And then, of course,
Berserker!
Are you fucking kidding me?
oops, wrong way.
Could
Ass
you,
and-
here, hold on.
Ass
Can
ending.
you take my token again? There, now I'm in initiative. I don't know if you
Hooray!
want the 6 or the 8.
We're
but-
taking the 6.
Hey, yeah, you never draw a new initiative card during a fight, but you can exchange your initiative card and thus your initiative for the round with another player character. This can be done at the start of the fight or at the start of the round, but never during a round. You and the other player character must be able to speak to each other to exchange initiatives. So in other words, if Kulhavy wants to yell,
Yeah.
Masters, get your ass back inside, she can do that. He then becomes 12.
I'll take the. I mean, either way, we're gonna get riddled with bullets because it's a higher initiative. So, it's your call. I'll gladly swap if you think it's gonna help.
Oh, I'm still gonna get. It'll still give me. Where are you? Because you're not on the list.
The only one that's really gonna help is if you swap with Ryder. right
What I'm
now.
saying is you're not on the list.
You got
Oh, I
an 8.
You rolled a 6. Okay.
Could be.
It's
Red Platinum
Yeah, so-
in chat wants to know, by the way, if I did in fact use the Ed 209 sound effect for this particular Berserker droid. I will once again give you the lovely dulcet tones. Here we go.
I don't know if my turn order just has not updated. I don't see Kulhavy and I don't see Sax and her guys.
Yeah. I did have the
Let me
token
just-
on there, but
So the answer, red, is yes. All right, so Sax, I'll just re-roll her. It's fine. Sax and her people. I'll redo her. Give me 1 second. Just bring up a little fight music. All right, Sax. Oh, that's
Because you
armor
can
check.
also
That was my fault.
switch at the top of a round. So technically, if somebody
Sax,
just wants to switch with me for the first round to get my ass inside as quickly as possible,
Oops. Desundering.
and then I switch back with them later, I'm gonna get fucking blown to bits anyway because everyone's before me. But
Okay.
it's up to you guys. I might just get murdered.
can you throw me on initiative, Matt?
You're not on there? You are. You have a
No,
6.
I
He's
thought
not.
I was.
I don't see him on the
you know,
list.
I will
order.
delete
I
you
don't
and
know.
re-add you. Give me 1 second. Initiative.
I'm not sure why. There we go.
And then you're a 6.
Yes, I am.
All right, incoming. There we go. All right, so let us begin.
Anybody does before Sax does anything?
Yes.
Does anybody want to swap initiative with me to get my ass inside sooner? If the answer is no, that's fine. I just
want
want
it?
to.
I think the problem is if it's me, I can't move the vehicle because I'm in the pilot seat.
Yeah, but if you move the vehicle before I get in, I can't get in anyway.
If I pilot the whole thing, I can at least block you from taking the bullets, and we armor suck is so good.
I mean, they both go before you anyway. Everyone's gonna shoot my ass.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what?
You can switch with me, and then at the top of the next round, I'll switch back, and you can drive us.
Also fair.
Mhm.
Let's try that. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try some weird shit. Why not? Let's do it.
Because I'm about to get fucking obliterated, so if I don't die, I want to be able to get my ass in the vehicle. If I'm broken, I can still crawl. I can crawl into the vehicle.
Kulhavy with his one arm is gonna punch the door open button and just say, "You're no good to me, Dad."
Oh, the door is still open, 'cause that's the door I went
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, both the doors are still open.
Fine,
Alright.
I'll
Both
bang
doors
on
are
the
open.
hull and go get in here.
All right.
All
You
right,
got it, Bus.
here we go.
All right.
45 minutes. Sax freaks out when she sees the thing level its gun at LJ. You guys have made choices during your campaign, and
We have made choices.
those choices are interesting choices. She's like, "No, wait!" And she's like running with her pulse rifle up, like waving at this thing.
shit.
And she's like, "Stop! No! Stop termination!" And she just runs at this thing. And she, instead of firing on it, is going to attempt to make a manipulation roll. I shouldn't make her so big. She's not that fucking huge. Okay, there we go. That's better. Jesus Christ. She's not like the size of a car. All right. Here we go. Yeah, she'll make a manipulation roll. Manipulation is an empathy roll, right? Oh god. She has 1 on empathy. Fuck me.
Like, did she
Just
make
such
a
an
command
empathic
roll?
face.
Does she have command train?
She does not have command trait.
Wow. Okay, Commander.
Because she answers to somebody else.
Oh no, she does. She has 2 in command. I beg your pardon. So yeah, we
Okay.
can use that.
I was gonna say.
Yep, she does have 2 in command. So she will use it, not manipulation, she will definitely use command, which is a total of 3 dice. Here we go.
Oof.
That is
Yikes.
0 successes.
Makes sense.
Ugh.
Thing does not listen to her.
I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly.
Are you? Okay. I was. I mean, could have ended the combat right here and now. So,
Oh,
that's fine. Fine. It's whatever. Okay, it's whatever. Oh, she has some interesting talents too, but they're all combat based. Okay. All right, so that is her turn. The thing sort of like, it just, oh, shit. Yeah, it's gonna have to make a. It's gonna make a sort of an empathy choice here. I know why, too. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting. So it's going to make an empathy roll. And it fails. Fails miserably.
Oh boy.
And it will fire on LJ.
Good
With its Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Here we go. I don't see... Yeah, that's like... It's short range. Let's call it a spade. It's about short range. All right. So no mods.
Oh.
Woof!
5 damage to LJ.
So that's 5 damage to our friend LJ. And it's armor
brings us-
piercing, too.
LJ has armor.
LJ
So
does
that's
have
a
armor.
hull of 3, though. Right? Because it's armor piercing.
So
That is correct.
Yeah, it has 8 armor, so cut it in half.
Yep,
So it
so
rolls
minus
4 armor.
minus 4. And you roll that armor roll.
Which one of us is rolling it?
Whoever you
have
wanna.
control of- I think you have control of LJ right now, so
Everybody
yeah,
technically does, but yeah, I think the pilot should make that armor roll.
I think so.
So my armor is 6. What would I add?
No, you
then?
roll.
No.
Just roll LJ. Click on LJ, and you should be able to roll an armor roll.
There you go.
Oh, you can't.
Oh,
no.
Oh, you can at the top. It's got
No.
weird casting and cantrips.
I'll
and
do
shit
it.
on
Yep.
I'll do it. Yeah, that's some weird thing that they just added recently, so it's fine. I'll do it. Ready? Just so you can blame me in case it fucks up. All right, minus 4, right?
There's and stories.
Here we go.
Come on, LJ. Oh, shit.
For fuck's sakes.
All right, so LJ gets blasted with 5 damage. So LJ, who only had 4 hull, is
Component damage.
is wrecked.
Yep. So D6.
That's
Not
a
a one.
3.
Okay. Severe spin. The attack rocks the vehicle. The driver must make an immediate piloting roll, not an action. Failure means the vehicle is wrecked.
All right, make a piloting roll.
Minus 2 for the eyeball. Oh, lucky. I'll take it. I'll take
1
it.
out of 3 chance, and you got it.
So
Not dead yet.
he's got no hole left, but he's not wrecked.
Mm.
That was that's basically a save. I
Fuck
like
yes,
this.
that was amazing. All right,
Oh god.
so that was the berserker's turn.
All right. I can, because I switch with Kulhavy for this round, so I'm going next. While the berserker makes noises.
Sorry, I just like the noises. Okay, Masters, you're switching with Kulhavy
All right.
for this
For
round
this-
only.
For this round, we determined that at the top of the next round we're switching back.
Got it.
So it was just for this round. I go in his place.
Super-
So I'm 6 and then he's 12.
Remind me at the start of next round. Masters,
Yeah.
you're up.
All right. So getting into the vehicle is a fast action. Can the Gatling gun only fires backwards, or does it fire forwards too?
The Gatling gun fires forwards. It's on a turret, but right now the front of the Gatling gun is pointed outward. So if you turn it
doesn't
around,
swing-
you
this
can't-
is the back of LJ that's facing him?
correct. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so I can't fire LJ's Gatling gun. I can, however...
And you see that Summers
Right.
is still on that plasma gun.
Yes, and I know that. I want to do something before I get in there. I'm just deciding what I'm going to do.
Oh God, I'm so nervous.
Okay.
Ah, boy.
Is he in medium range of me?
Would it be really mean of me to ask you guys all to make a stress roll, because this is ridiculous and something you've
No,
never
that's
seen
fair.
before?
Make a panic roll, you mean? Or take a stress die?
take a
Just say,
stress.
Yeah,
Take a stress
I'll
die.
take a
That's
Yeah,
legit.
take a stress. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
but-
make a panic quite yet.
Yeah, no. Is he in medium range?
Yes. No, short range.
yeah. No, short range.
He's in
Yeah, we
short
said
range?
short range, yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with the incinerator unit before I jump in.
Okay.
All right. So it's 2, 3, and what does fire intensity 7 mean?
That means it's the same thing as blast, except it catches on fire and then slowly goes
it's, um,
down.
Okay, so it's up, but it's on top of the 2 damage.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Let me make my panic roll first. 5, I'm good. So let me roll that fire intensity 7.
Mm-hmm.
No successes. All right, so he doesn't catch fire. He's made of metal. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna be like, Sax, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna hop inside LJ.
Cool. I believe he still gets to make an armor roll for that 2 damage, though.
Oh yeah, he does. 3 damage, but yeah, he gets to make an armor roll. It's fire. It's not armor piercing.
Fantastic. No armor.
Woo!
So there we go.
And I'm at LJ, and that's it. It's my turn.
Beautiful. Summers.
This is actually a really good swap we made, Kulhavy, because it means that you get to do it at the end of the round, and then like right towards the beginning of the next round.
Yep. It's just turret. Yeah, what the fuck?
It's a dangerous amount of coordination and basically figuring out the haste spell and a whole bunch of help actions, but it's doable.
I
So
love
we're
it.
in short range, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so flat roll
It's the
here.
initiative bodyguard.
Okay.
Nice.
What's the damage?
7 armor piercing damage.
7 armor
Wait.
piercing. Okay.
Wait, let me actually check stunts real quick. It might be. I don't know if it can drop anything. Oh! I want to knock him prone.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Good
boom,
one.
and he just goes, and like
So
it's.
6.
I'm gonna use the Ed 209 thing where he's like, and like he's just slamming on the ground with its arms.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still gotta roll armor piercing 6 damage.
Cool.
Only you could have gotten the audio clip of "Stop in the name of the law."
All right.
Definitely thought it earlier.
No armor once again. Amazing.
Which
Yeah,
means the
nice.
next fight against this thing is going to be
How much
very
damage
hard.
was that?
6 points of
6.
damage
Okay.
from the plasma cannon.
Plasma. Okay. I'm going to make that interesting. Okay, cool. So I'm a big hit, like super big hit. However, the armor deflects it. If you remember, there are things like, for example, Gruce's shades that deflect lasers and plasma beams.
But they generally get destroyed in the process.
That is true if they're made of like, oh, I don't know, shades, like laser shades.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Base plasma pulse cannon turret.
Yeah. Lasers and plasma seem to definitely knock him down, right? The force from it, boom, knocked him down. But you don't see any smoking wreckage from this thing. There was some fire damage from Masters. Like you saw a couple of its components sort of take a little bit of fire damage. Like the hoses might have like started like spewing a variety of different things. But the plasma, nothing.
All right.
No bueno. Anything else, Summers?
You still have
think-
a fast action. I don't know what you can do with it,
That
though.
is true.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I could do with that. No, I don't got anything that I can think of.
Alrighty. We are up to Ryder.
Shooting.
All
Because
right.
now that I got the bear to do. Fuck. So that's what, +1 or +2?
What are you doing? You're just firing from short range?
Well, I'm aiming as well.
Oh, okay, then the +2.
Aim is +2.
Okay, let's see how bad this goes. Wait,
Okay.
What
That
the what? It only rolled
does.
his stress dice.
Yeah.
Wait.
Something happened there, sir.
What? I.
Do it again. Did you put a plus in front of the 2?
That's probably why.
Oh, right, yeah.
Try again.
There
Wow!
you go.
But roll
But-
that panic die.
There's always a but.
There's always a but. Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Oh, that would have been so good too. God damn.
What happens to the 10? Which one is 10? I don't remember.
Well, first of all, 10 negates the action.
Yeah, that's
Oh
the big
my.
problem.
So
Frozen.
and then he's frozen. So like just as he's about, like he gets his sights right on this creature, and like the head just like sits up Jason Voorhees style, and like you see Ryder inside the small slit from your position with your scope, that there are actual human eyes inside this thing. And as your eyes lock with its or his or hers, you're not sure, you just see that the eyes are so intense with hatred and hatred for everything living, that something has been put inside this shell of a machine. You just can't pull the trigger. You just lose it. You freeze with fear.
So he loses his next slow action, and everybody's stress level goes up by 1.
Balls.
My life.
Including his.
He starts talking to his bullet again.
Oh, balls.
Gets very, very upset.
Oh, balls. My toes just curled. Okay. Thank you, Ryder, for that rather dramatic turn. Kulhavy, it is now yours.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna try and yell, "What's going on back there? Why the hell have we... What the shit? I can feel the weird from here." And I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna try and peel out and move in the direction of circling behind the UPP... behind the Black Ops.
Okay.
So that if we get hit, it's the last thing that happens.
Lady, you do hear from the back seat, from the way back seat, plasma fucking bounces off of it.
Ah, shit.
So you like back up. You're like, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep.
I think that's about right with the multi-square adjustment to what the actual
I'd say
speed
that's
space square
about
is.
right, yeah. So you folks can head yourself
So-
inside. Beautiful things.
I will pilotang -2 for you. And that is
Oh,
traced.
nice.
I would
Yay,
love
stunts.
to stunt that young man. May I? Yeah, you know
Definitely
what?
take at least 1
Both-
+ 1 to a later roll.
Both, yeah, both to later
Mhm.
roll, so that
Mhm.
if there's any sort of evasion opportunity, I get a bump on it.
Okay. Ryder, I'm assuming that you don't want to be left out in the
Oh,
crater.
Oh, I can use it right now because we switched back.
I'm assuming you want to be in the APC.
You can, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, now I'm.
And
yeah,
and now we're at the top of the next round, so Kulhavy and I switch back.
Okay. I will move you back. Actually, I'll just put everybody back to the
yeah, default.
since we are at descending anyway.
Ascending.
Oop, ascending. I keep doing descending. I'm so used to it. All right.
Stalagmites.
Stalactites, damn it, tights, mites, top, bottom. All right,
I was
Sax.
just listening to the holiday episodes.
Oh, it's so good, so good.
So good.
Amy
Great
and
combination,
Amy and Abby.
Amy and Abby were fantastic together. Oh my god, dangerous combination.
All right, here we go. For those of you who know what we're talking about, check us out on Discord. We'll talk to you more about it. All right, here we go. Sax realizes that you guys are kind of up shit's creek without a paddle, and she fires her pulse rifle at this thing.
Maybe I dislike her a little less.
Okay. 3 damage.
Armor
So
piercing?
we
It is
empathy
armor
roll
piercing.
with Sax.
Okay, so that's 2 damage total.
Nice.
This thing looks banged up a bit. You see, like, the bullets just bouncing off its hide, but it does seem to be making dents in it. It's not a pleasant place to be, so Zeth definitely does not want to get hit anymore, for certain. And Sax, like, clear off! She, like, motions to her troops. And she, after firing, she starts to run. She runs one zone to the north. Okay.
Oh boy.
Here we go. What shall we do?
With a drunken robot, what shall we do with a drunken robot?
Yeah. All right. Holy crap.
Early in
Jesus.
the morning.
Okay. What does it see as a
Shoot your
bigger
belly with a plasma cannon.
Okay.
Can we strap the arms of this thing to LJ if we survive, please?
Mhm.
We'll have to talk about it. All right.
I'll weld it. I'll weld it myself.
Can
We'll
you
have to
full
survive
auto
first.
that? Is that full auto too? No, that's not full auto. That can't be full auto.
I
It's
mean,
not.
we're inside, so.
Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. You watch as it sits up, stands up, and instead of aiming its clearly delineated Gatling gun, it raises its other arm, which has this just enormous bore on it, and you hear it go, "Termination necessary," and it fires a grenade at medium range. So that is a 0 damage, but blast 9. All other targets in the same zone will take blast 9 explosion damage. So everybody in the LJ area
Mm-hmm.
And
take-
based on how you made short
I
range
would say,
before,
yeah, short
also
range
that
is
guy.
as well that guy and that
Yep.
hover tread.
Hover
Vehicle.
tank.
Yep. We'll all take blast 9. All right, so this is 96. Here we go. Incoming. Okay.
3.
That's 3 blast damage.
But we all get to roll armor on that, yes?
That is correct.
Do I roll armor twice because LJ and we've got 3 left?
I will take care of LJ. You roll your
Okay.
own armor. Okay,
No,
Summers,
no modifiers.
no modifiers. Summers takes 1. Holy shit, everybody's just going crazy.
I would like to push.
I don't believe you can push armor rolls because there's no stress on them.
Okay.
So he did 3 damage. I only take 1 of those.
Cool. You take a stress if you get hurt. So if
Yep,
anybody took
that's fine.
damage, yeah. All right, Ryder, that is 0 armor for you, sir. You take all 3 and you are
Oh, broken.
down and broken. Please roll a d66. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh, no!
What did he
Oh
roll?
my goodness!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
That is the worst outcome.
I'm
That is
pretty
mathematically
sure that's instant
extremely
death.
unlikely.
That is instant death.
Oh god!
Impaled heart. Your heart beats for the last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
The top 4 are instant death. Oh, shit, man.
Oh god! I feel sick to my stomach.
You know I am Scepter on, I'm camera on Twitter. And I'll see you all next week.
Oh no!
Shit.
Don't
Oh,
leave.
shit.
There's more story to tell. Unless all you die, and then we'll just switch to a totally different Marine platoon. What happened?
Never. The regulators will never die.
What happened to the regulators? We don't talk about the regulators. Oh my god.
We don't talk about the regulators.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna tell Iron Wolf.
Oh my
He's gonna
God.
be so upset. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I die one week.
That's 2 down on this mission. Fuck.
Ryder, do you want to narrate your ending? Give us some word pictures here, man. How does this explosion deal?
guys, that's 3 deaths in 3 episodes.
This is a brutal fucking system, yo. That's all I gotta say. You know that, I know that, and yet we keep playing.
It says impaled heart, by the way.
It does.
So that's specifically how you die.
Oh god.
So it probably was like the shrapnel that got him. So
Mm-hmm.
It drove the bullet that you carry into your heart.
actually,
Sorry.
as the blast knocks him against the wall, seeing he looks down at himself, bleeding profusely, before looking over to the side where the bullet lays. To everyone else, it would just be a regular bullet. But as my character blinks in his vision, he sees his brother right there where the spot is. And Ryder just speaks. Jeff. Because I was a piece of shit after all. Sorry to fail you. Ugh. Yeah, I'm dramatic.
All right, that was great. Give it up, Scepter.
That was a good death.
Fucking
Good
gorgeous.
death.
Good man. All right. Let's see how everybody else did. Kulhavy,
I am at 1 health.
you are one
health.
health. Okay. Jesus, I don't want to kill 2 people in one shot. That would just be fucking brutal. All right. How's everybody else looking? Summers, 1
1
health.
health.
Kulhavy, 1 health. Ryder
6
and Masters with 6 health.
with 6 health.
Holy shit.
Because I wasn't in the fish factory fight.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah. That's it. That was it.
I
Is
was
it
off
this-
saving. I was off saving civs and making contact.
All right, let me roll for here, this guy. Jesus.
Wait, which guy?
I got to
Oh,
roll
yeah,
for the other for Black Ops.
Blackguard.
Black Ops.
Do we know how? We have no idea how much hit points this guy has, right?
No, you don't.
Nope, not a clue.
It's not worth trying to ram him with the little armor we have left, if any.
No.
Let me roll the
All right.
armor for LJ in a
get
second.
the fuck
So
outta here.
let's see, 2.
Oh,
That's,
LJ's gonna take another critical damage too.
yeah. So
Yeah.
go ahead and roll that d6.
Yeah.
All right, and then this.
You want me to
thing-
roll it? You want it?
No,
Sorry.
you can do it.
Juice.
2.
Nada.
Nothing happens.
LJ only had 1 armor.
Oh no, sorry. I rolled the 1d6.
For the critical,
Oh, we-
for the critical. For LJ.
Oh, okay. But we didn't roll his armor yet. I mean, if he rolled a 3,
Oh,
what
God.
is his what is his armor rating again? I have to check.
There were 3 left. So we had taken 5. There was 3 left
Your armor
on the
doesn't
armor.
depreciate that I know of.
No, it doesn't. Unless it's like
Oh, okay.
acid, like acid starts to erode at it or something.
Yeah,
like that.
so his armor is
Okay.
8. So and grenades are not armor piercing, so he rolls 8 armor.
That's correct.
So it doesn't actually kick in.
That's he
No, he rolls. We have to roll 8 dice for him. I'll just roll 8 base dice.
It doesn't further wreck.
well, you can't get further wrecked. He wasn't wrecked. Remember,
No, I thought
you
there
made
was
the
a wobble.
piloting roll. You made the pilot. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter. He took it. So he rolled a 2.
Yep.
2 is vehicle damage.
So
where'd it
many
go?
rules. New systems.
I know.
Passenger
We've been
hit
playing this for
up,
10
up, up, up,
months.
up.
Hold up.
Less than a month.
A random passenger is hit and suffers damage equal to the damage inflicted in the vehicle.
Oh my
Reroll if no
God.
passengers are present.
Jesus. I'm gonna take Scepter's character out of the equation if you don't mind, just because I don't want him to like turn into pulp at this point in time. It's just unfair to him.
All right. So
Wait.
who's 1 and 4? Who's 2 and 5? And who's 3 and 6?
Oh
You
my
can just
God.
roll a 1d3.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you can.
This thing has just messed you guys up.
I mean,
So
are you
much
surprised?
vengeance.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not
Flames
surprised.
on the side of my APC.
Breathing, breathlets, heaving breaths, heaving.
I was so burned.
All right, so what do you guys want me to roll?
I'll be 1.
A D3?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Summers, did you say 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be 3.
Okay, Kulhavy is 1. And Summers is 2. And Masters is 3.
Masters is 3.
Incoming!
Oh, shit!
There it is.
Ah.
All right.
Kulhavy is now broken.
Okay.
Again.
Roll your D66.
Yeah.
Don't do what just happened.
There's no chance I could use the piloting bonuses that I had gotten from the last successful roll to have dodged any of this.
Nope. I'm sorry. Okay. Not as
Okay,
bad,
21.
but a 21. Sarah, read us what a 21 is, please.
It's actually not bad. 21 is a severed ear.
That's fine at this point.
Observation -2.
Good God. You're slowly but surely turning into that guy from, what's the name of the guy who has like a peg leg and a peg arm? What's the guy from Family Guy with like all of the different,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he has like peg
D-
arms and peg legs.
D6 days to heal.
Thank you. 2 days.
2 days. Oh, that's not bad.
Just a little tinnitus.
It's just, ear gone,
It's
eye
a flesh wound
gone,
now, please.
arm gone.
That close to death.
Holy shit, the art. I can't wait to see.
And with that, I believe it's my turn.
Oh, thank
It is
fucking
your turn.
God, please.
Great. What the fuck am I gonna do with this turn
I
now?
don't know.
I don't know.
Drive us out of here.
Yeah.
Well, wait a
I would
second.
Like to try and.
Oh yeah,
get
so
a
LJ
broken.
is not wrecked completely yet, right? Because
No,
No.
we've just had a passenger hit.
Jesus.
3 hull left, still an armor of 8.
Oh my God.
I guess we're gonna try and burn.
No,
past
actually, he
the
took
hover.
damage. His hull,
Yeah.
his
Hull is at 0.
Hull is at
Oh.
0. But armor state maintains 8. His hull is at 0. So he will, every time he gets hit, he will roll for wrecked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he's not wrecked. Like, he can still drive.
The bad news is over here, this one has 1 hull left. This little hover tread guy.
Is there any way I can go sort of up behind him? Ooh, no, sorry. Up. Oh, you're moving it. Is it moving down at the same time I'm moving up?
I have no
Can
idea
I
what you're
move
doing.
there with my 3. I was trying to.
He's,
just use my
he's trying to
keyboard.
get us further out of the way, but without
I
running
see.
over any of the
A
allies.
thing between us.
I see. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Bullet
There you go.
sponge. Great.
Can you move Ryder's corpse, please?
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Thank you.
This is like Fire Team, where you're watching your friend just crawl in
Is that
red
all the
trace
further
along
we
the
were
fire
able to
escape.
go? He can drive 150
Yeah.
kilometers an hour, man.
That's true.
How
And we
far?
went
I would like it
that
to
far.
be as far over as
Oh
possible.
my goodness. Okay, you're killing me here because I have to
Sorry.
see all you guys in like the screen and show the audience where everybody is.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but we also don't want to die, Matt.
I know. I know.
I'd
Hi.
rather be
Move the corpse
unseen
again, please.
than dead.
Okay.
And if I need to make a piloting check, I'm adding +2 to that because I've got the 2 left over. I'd
That's
love to succeed at this.
Fine.
Great. So here, we're going to do just a straight up piloting check because it's no negative. -2 to observation or -2 to agility with the
No,
ear.
With the ear
Observation.
is observation.
Observation.
So then just
not
a straight agility, no negative or positive modifiers.
There we
2
go.
successes,
There
and
we
I'm
go.
going to
There we
circle
go.
and pay 1 forward with another +1 for later.
Beautiful.
Good plan.
To just book it.
Oh my goodness. You're just running and gunning.
Ooh, but the Gatling gun is facing him now. Excellent.
Yeah, you guys
scary
just, like
Amazon woman
reverse.
is not in control of
You're
the
in full
situation.
reverse.
I'm out.
You are in full reverse at this point in time.
Uh-huh.
All right, that is Kulhavy's turn. Summers, up to you.
I'm up in the turret. I still don't know what the fuck happened.
That's fair.
So I am going to aim. I know we're driving backwards. I'm just going to aim the plasma turret,
Oh God.
and
Yep.
I'm going to fire on the mech again.
Okay.
And
You
let's
know full
see-
well that the plasma doesn't do anything to it.
Yeah, but I want to push him if I can.
Okay. I'm just saying.
But
She wants to knock him down again if she can.
I'm good with that.
yeah, I'm going to try and push him again. Are we at medium range now?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a -1.
Yep.
Everything considered. Please don't panic.
Nice.
Oh my God.
It's only 1 success though, so can't knock him
Yeah.
down. Unfortunately.
I'm just going to piss him off.
Okay. Just. It sort of like makes this inhuman growl.
And I'm going to climb down from the plasma turret and just go, what the fuck?
You can always smart gun out the doors. They're still open.
Yeah,
It's true.
I start slinging the smart gun out from behind me.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take Ryder off. As much as I'd love to say I wish we could have him here.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, it's Master's turn.
I'm gonna grab the Gatling gun.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him with the Gatling gun.
Yep, you're in
It's
range.
a minus. It's a -1 for medium range,
Mhm,
but
yep.
it's a +3 weapon.
Yep.
So it's gonna be range combat +2.
Roll that panic.
3 successes and a panic. Character sheet.
Okay.
8.
So it
I'm
doesn't
okay.
negate the attack, but With an 8?
But remind me what happens with the 8. I think I get like a twitch or something.
With an 8, you tremble. All skill rolls using agility, including ranged combat, suffer -2.
Okay. -2. And the Gatling gun is 3 damage.
Cool.
And I hit him for... So that would be... Should I do the full 5 or should I do 4 and knock him prone, y'all? What do you say?
I don't know if he has a fast action to do anything with.
Yep, I'm taking all 5 damage. Fuck it. Also,
All right.
Masters is mad. 5 damage.
5 damage. Is that armor piercing?
I believe everything on LJ is. Let me double check. Yes, armor piercing.
Superb. Here we go. Armor. -. And let's see. 1.
All right, so he takes 4.
So, Ms. Masters.
Yes.
It only had 4 armor left.
Yeah.
Or I should
Do
say
it.
4 hull. Or health, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so, you just watch as you just, with the fury of 1,000 suns.
I like to think I just grab the handles of the Gatling gun
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I just want to get off this fucking planet!
And you riddle this thing. It like moves forward slowly, almost interminably, like out of the crater, like, and it like falls down. You just keep pressing down on the Gatling gun, and it just keeps just like rocks fly, dust flies. This thing just, you watch all of its
I'm now
armor
just
start
screaming
melting.
unintelligible profanities at this point.
And it walks over to you, or it walks as close to you as possible. It sort of like climbs up, tries to get as close as possible to you, and it's just riddled with machine gun fire. And then you just watch as its mobility completely fails, and it just goes choo 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 choo. And its head drops.
Masters just, like, takes a second. Because she's also fucking trembling right now.
Mm.
And just, like, peels her fingers off of the controls. Steps down. I'm gonna carefully skirt Ryder. Climb down to the APC and just very slowly and calmly walk towards Sax. When I get up next to her, I'm going to look up into her face and go, Sax, what the fuck?
She looks at you and says, "We called for reinforcements.
And reinforcements decide to kill us?
I don't make the damn things."
Better think about who you work for. I'm just going to turn around and walk away. Go back to the APC.
Love you so much.
I'm gonna call Kulhavy, get us the fuck back to that tower. I'm calling the Tam, and if they don't get us out of here in the next 10 minutes, I swear to God, I'll blow the whole thing up myself when we get back.
What?
Drive!
Summers is at Ryder's body and has just closed his eyes.
So, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward just a little bit through our situation here. The last stand, so to speak, that you guys have made against this thing, as well as all of the UPP incursion or potential incursion, has been quite effective. I'll make this like a slow-mo montage, essentially. as the remaining 3 of you face off. You realize that as LJ scooches into base, the last 2 transports leave. And you do, in fact, see in orbit now massive beams of plasma arcing through the night sky, clearly between the UPP destroyers and the Conestoga class frigates that are in battle over this planet. And at a point in time where you think all is lost and you look at each other inside this vehicle waiting for the cavalry to show up, and God knows you need it.
That we have collected Bruce's body.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie and Lou.
Yeah.
And Maitland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's your choice whether you're in the actual whether you're in the APC or whether you're in the tower, the ATCC tower, waiting.
We're in LJ.
That makes sense. You hear over the comms. To all channels, this is the USCMC frigate Tambatam. To all personnel of the U.S. Marine Corps as well as UA forces, our victory is assured. UPP forces are retreating. You will be receiving withdrawals within the next hour. Thank you for your assistance. Tambatam out. And the voice that you hear is not that of Casados, and it is not that of Hanrahan, and it is not even that of
Michael Ironside.
of God, I'm losing my
William Gibson.
Szymborski?
It's Szymborski. Thank you. I keep
Szymborski.
forgetting all. I have too many NPCs. It is a new voice, a completely new voice that you've never heard before. And yeah,
I look at the bodies of Bruce and Ryder and say, yeah, some fucking victory. Anyone know who the fuck that was?
Wits check.
you don't need to make it. You've never heard the voice before.
Summers
Right.
just says, "Don't care, fuck him."
Someone further up than Delia Vaughn, then.
Right. Who
Or
managed
somewhere
it?
between Vaughn and whoever. Because we've heard Vaughn speak, so if we
You
don't
have.
recognize the voice, it can't be Delia Vaughn,
No,
who is our
I-
current top
Correct.
of the line, top of the chain.
that is correct.
Or it's someone at the bottom of the food chain, 'cause everyone up there is fucked. Either way, I look over at Maitland and I say, these are the only faces you trust. Remember that.
About half an hour after that particular transmission, you no longer hear fire from the beaches. And Maitland looks over at you and says, I believe the fighting has stopped.
Looks that way.
I would assume forces to bring us home, as you call it, should be on their way.
Yeah? You still want to come?
Maitland looks at the 3 of you and says, I believe I have a part to play in what is to come.
And is that part to play on our side or something else?
He looks at you, Kulhavy, and says, I guess, as you say, time will tell.
Insight check. I'll stop calling it a bullshit check, but also seriously.
Like bullshit check. It's
I
funny.
think
I love bullshit check.
I love bullshit
and
checks.
I got a 1.
Yeah. Okay, 1 success. I think that you could probably, look, he's not human. He has no human loyalties except for the fact that whoever his connection with was programmed. That programming is no longer around. So he's free to make his own decisions now. And potentially might have had his decisions made prior.
It still makes me really only trust 2 of the 3 faces in my immediate circle.
Understandable. So, half an hour after that particular little conversation, a Cheyenne dropship arrives on the landing pad. And the 4 of you and Carrie Louise Wu board the dropship up to the Tambatam.
With LJ and our 2.
Yep.
With the remains of LJ and as well as the 2.
Oh, we're fixing that shit up.
We're fixing that shit.
That's going to take some time.
I texted in the Zoom thread. Y'all know what I have planned.
Oh yeah. As your ship. Yeah, go ahead, Master Sir. You first.
I was gonna say no. Wait, like let us get up there. There's something I want to do with LJ when we get to the Tambatam.
Okay,
but that's fine.
Yeah, I'll put a button on it after you guys do it. So, you arrive. The Cheyenne comes up into the hangar. You see, the mechanics are absolutely exhausted after what probably is, a day plus worth of trying to make sure that the Tambatam survived a massive outer space battle with a destroyer on the UPP side, but no longer. You also see the secondary Marine platoon, which is, Yazzie and all those guys, isn't around. Normally they would have been there to welcome you in. Instead, there is only one person standing there, their hands behind their back as you arrive. It's a face that you don't recognize. It's a face that sort of, he's a little bit on the overweight side, perhaps. A beard, gray hair at his temples, lined face, but very crisp colonel's uniform.
First thing I'm going to do is drive rickety ass falling apart LJ off of the Cheyenne. And before I get off, I'm going to hang Bruce's dog tags off of something, review mirror, whatever the fuck it's got. I'm going to hang Bruce's dog tags. I'm going to look to one of the mechanics and I say, you take good fucking care of this or it'll be your ass. You understand?
The mechanic looks at the... let's call a spade, the remains of LJ, and says, there's not much I can do.
Yeah, but you're going to do it.
Sighs. All right, let me get my power loader. And, walks over to the garage to where the power loaders are all stored so that they can, pull the fucking wreckage of LJ on board and maybe start to repair it.
And then I'll turn and look at the new guy.
Anything anyone else want to do?
I have some thoughts.
Please.
There's one other thing I want to do, but it's after Colonel What's-His-Butt has shit to say.
Okay.
Yeah. If Kulhavy could go get himself med patched up, I would like to try and stealth or persuade some extra some extra nap relief.
Okay. That will be in medbay, yeah.
Yeah. I also would love to, once LJ is repaired, I would love to actually start inking the kills on the side of LJ in the style of the military for the old World War II bombers.
Nice.
Of every kill that's there. But in addition to that, on the other side, up near the cockpit on the inside, I would like to do a singular bullet, a pair of very slim, fashionable glasses, and a small laptop on the inside dashboard. so that our fallen teammates are remembered on the inside of LJ as much as the kills on the outside.
Nice.
And then I'm going to bug Masters about where Mac's stash of whiskey is. Suggest we all get drunk and go get tattoos, because I have a suggestion for the regulator's new flag.
Kulhavy, I can help with the whiskey. And at some point, Summers does come find two of you, pulls out the whiskey, and passes it around to Groose, Ryder, and the regulators.
To the regulators.
Regulators.
No trust but this trust.
Damn
And
right.
in her hand, Summers takes the bottle cap, crushes the metal a bit into a flat piece, chucks it over to Masters, and says, "That one's yours." It's basically a medal.
Still take it.
Love that.
Stick it in the pocket. And then I'm just assuming we completely ignored the new commander because that was kind of my plan anyway. I'm gonna turn to Carrie Louise and say, hey, it's been a long day. You wanna go get drunk?
She says, on this fucking hunk of junk?
You got anywhere better to be?
Not really, no.
Then come on.
She gives you a little bit of a smile and says, what are you drinking?
I know a guy. He's got a good stash. Follow me.
And she follows you out towards the mess hall. Those of you who disembark don't get any kind of debriefing from the quote-unquote new guy who's standing there wearing a colonel's uniform. You see that he's wearing a sort of colonel's helmet, but it's not like a dress helmet. It is an actual like in-use helmet, like people use, for example, in actual combat situations. The guy has sort of a relatively small mustache. I'm sorry if I explained that he had a beard, but he does have a sort of small, not paper or rail thin mustache, but just a relatively small curling mustache and sort of small beady brown eyes, and looks at all of you as you pass by and says, regulators, huh? All right. And the camera zooms in on his lapel, on the name of his lapel. And it says Myers. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Patrick made a
I
face like he
recognize
knows
that
what that
name.
means.
Yep.
I think I know what that name means.
You don't remember Destroyer of Worlds?
Yeah.
Oh god, it was so
It was-
long
I thought.
ago.
It was the colonel we
So
found inside of the wall.
I'll have to go look at my notes.
For those of you who at home who haven't watched our Destroyers of World trifecta, Colonel Myers. Well, you know what? Go watch it. And then go
That's
watch
how you
up to
promote the
this.
channel.
There you go. Go watch your Destroyer of Worlds thing on YouTube. Our triple threat thing on YouTube, because God knows. It just needs more views. Beyond that, I think we're done, folks. Hey, does anybody got a thing to say about shit that happened tonight?
Oh,
Ugh,
Man.
oh.
this is that kind of game.
Yeah.
Should've
I
kept
was
my-
strongly considering bodyguarding the grenade blast for Ryder, but that would have destroyed me.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, there was no easy way around any of that. Once that die went out, it was just how it went.
Scepter,
Yeah.
you should have what? You should have what?
Kept my fucking distance.
You should have kept your distance. You were in the car.
He
Yeah.
threw a grenade at the car.
You
Like
grenade
there was-
launched at the car.
There
Maybe
was no way around it. It was just
Yeah.
the dice.
But like, maybe I shouldn't have like entered the vehicle to begin with. Just I don't know.
Dude, you had 3 health.
Your range is good. Your range isn't that good.
I'm a
Yeah.
sniper.
You are. That's
Yeah,
true.
You're a sniper, but you still have to take distance penalties.
Yeah.
Well, now you
And
can
you
do
would have
whatever
had
you
to,
want.
and you would have had to run to catch up with the car.
And you rolled the worst. You rolled
Yeah.
the absolute worst. It's not like you lost an arm or lost an ear or lost an eye. It went right into your heart.
No,
Kulhavy's in
it's
pieces over
oh my
here.
God.
one in like a 4 or 5 digit chance of rolling that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one in like 10,000, I think, if the math is right. Don't quote
What?
me on that, but
I don't think it's that much. But
There are
it's
4
high.
rolls that give you instant death. The
Yeah.
top 4 numbers give you instant death. So, like,
Yeah.
you had a very slim chance of getting it. Just shit happens, man. I'm
Ugh.
sorry.
10,000? I don't know. I used to be able to know that math.
That's it, folks, for this month's
Donal's doing it in his head. I can see him over there doing
Yeah.
fingers. Math
amazing
fingers.
episode of the Frontier War. Thank you all
Oh my
for joining us in
God.
chat. Thank you all for watching us on YouTube after the fact. And thank you, of course, as well to my amazing players. You guys just rock my fucking world. And next month, we're going to have someone in that 5th spot over there.
I like that
Someone-
we spent all that time on the plan that we didn't have to use.
It was wonderful to watch you and listen to.
Absolute waste of a plan. We should slightly retcon. Did we take Maitland with us? I don't think we actually
Yeah,
specified.
no, I
did.
said we did.
You did.
Okay, you did.
I said
was
that we
listening with the
went.
dramatic storytelling.
I said that we went and got Bruce's body, and we got
6%.
Maitland, and we got
This is
Carrie
huge.
Louise. We got all of them together.
Roger that. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's go ahead and just go around the table. Let's start over here with this gentleman. Patrick, where can people find you on the internet?
You can't find me on the internet much because I'm working in a bar 50 hours a week. If you can find me in Hell's Kitchen at 49th and 10th, the bar is called On the Rocks. But if I am online, it's at
great.
Pat Marin. Thank you. At Pat Marin on Twitter and Instagram. Or if you're looking for bartending services and whiskey tastings, it's _bar_rover on Instagram and patrickmarin.com, barrover.com. And as
Beautiful.
always, you can see me here or with Cast Party as a dungeon master and occasional goof about player.
Fantastic. Thank you, Patrick. Moving on down to the gentleman in the bottom left-hand corner who was the unfortunate recipient of massive damage tonight, and that is Scepter. Scepter, where can people find you on the internet? Well, we know you'll be back.
I technically already told people where I was right.
But now it's the official time. That's the,
Fuck. Go find me on Twitter. I can't remember where I'm posting nerd stuff. I'm not that energetic tonight.
I
Really
got you.
Sorry. Yeah.
depressed.
Yeah.
This
Allowed
game
to
is
be
brutal.
sad. It is, man.
10 sessions.
Yeah.
God damn.
2 fucking players on 1 mission.
It was pretty
Mhm.
rough.
Yeah.
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 Thank you, Scepter. All right, directly below me, you will have Sarah. Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm Sarah. You can find me on the internet at Lovely Llama on Twitter and Instagram. I'm gonna keep this short because I should be up for work in 4 hours.
Oh my
so
goodness.
that's all I got for you.
Thank you, Sarah. And then finally, Jonathan, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at freshly_zested and on Instagram at blue before orange.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt. I'm the game motherfucker tonight. It seems like that's for sure. As I've done the unthinkable. I've killed more than one person within a single location. That doesn't often happen in most of my games. I try not to happen. You know me. I'm not that kind of game mother. But this is the system that does it. It's brutal. It's vicious. It does it. And sometimes shit happens. But hey, we move on because there's still a story to be told. And I'm more than happy to help tell it. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. You can find us here on Slices and Dices on Twitch every Friday at 9:15 Eastern, as well as sometimes Thursdays like tonight, where you can watch some of our other cool-ass games. We got Burn Bright tomorrow night at 9:15, and then next week we're back to our regularly scheduled programming with more Ravenloft and all the stuff that comes with it. So, with that said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for checking us out. If you want to check us out in Discord, it's all in the doobly-doo, as they say in the description that you'll find here on YouTube. when you watch it here. Other than that, folks, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We will see you tomorrow for Burn Bright. Remember, folks, take care of yourselves. But don't forget to take care of each other. And vice versa. I always fuck it up. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Have a great night.